We all watched the same movie, right? 2021.
It would be crazy if you accidentally
It
watched
would,
1995, wouldn't it?
that would be
Wait,
no.
what?
I'm just part of me was like,
No, wait.
that would be some funny shit.
We weren't watching the original.
No,
No, you said Mortal Kombat 1.
yeah, from 2021.
No, that. God damn it! Like, can we pause for like 2 hours?
Nah, if you telling the truth, we gonna roll with it.
Hey yo.
No, just real quick, like you said, it's an early night anyway. Yeah, let me oh, nah, yeah, I watched the right one.
I was gonna
I
keep
thought you
going.
might be bullshitting for a second, but I was like, wait, is he serious? I don't know.
He's sticking to the bit. Sticking to
Thank
the
you. And see,
hmm
So, what's your relationship with Mortal Kombat?
Well, it started when I was but a wee lad. Back in the early 90s, I believe. I was maybe
you mean
but
in
an
the late
age of
1900s?
yes. The late was that the is that the 19th century or the 20th century?
It's
The
20th
20th
century.
century.
20th century. Yeah. So I would say probably my first MK game probably was on Sega Genesis.
Hmm.
Yeah, that sounds right. And of course, y'all remember those graphics. So, we thinking that, oh, yo, this looks so real. Like,
Damn.
that was their
Damn.
photorealistic graphics back then.
Mm-hmm.
Because Street Fighter looked like cartoons and Mortal Kombat looked like
Look like
people.
real people. Yeah.
Yeah. And I swear,
It was
like,
real people.
they just took PNGs and it looked so realistic, though.
Dude, that was before PNGs.
Yeah, you're right. How about that?
Nerd.
hmm But yeah, I don't know which MK that was. If it was like 2, or I'm not sure which one it might have been. But that would be the earliest memory I had of it, and I definitely was not supposed to be playing that at all. If my mom had found out that my oldest brother was letting me play that, oh man, I might have lost my game privileges for years. Because I don't know if was ESRB around in the early 90s.
I don't know.
That's a good question.
When did that start?
Shoot, Mortal Kombat might have been why ESRB
Why it started,
yeah. That might have been the game that caused it.
That's funny. It's either Mortal Kombat or like Grand Theft Auto, one of them.
That is another good one, yeah.
ESRB was established in 1994.
There you go.
Actually, okay, here it is. In response to criticism of controversial video games and excessively violent or sexual content, particularly the 1993 congressional hearings following the releases of Mortal Kombat and Night Trap.
Yep.
Bang.
There you go.
Damn, spot on.
Jamel.
I mean, same. Was it Sega? Was it SNES? Who can say? It's blurry. I know I had a Sega. I think my cousin had the SNES. I've never owned a Mortal Kombat game. I'm not good at them, and I prefer Street Fighter.
I've never owned one either.
Sorry?
I think Mortal Kombat to this day. And I think I only played it like 2 or 3 times at other people's houses. And I don't even think it was like anybody like specific. Like it would be like we're over at a cookout at somebody my mom knows, or a friend of a friend of a friend or something, and then they kid had it. So it wasn't even like I could go back over and play it again. No, it was just like just by chance I played it, and then like it would be like 2 rounds, and then other kids would play. So I knew it existed. And then I remember the movie being a bigger deal than the games for me, because I had a better shot at playing the movie. I mean, watching the movie.
Yep.
And then, of course, the song, like, that was the dopest shit ever. It's like, what?
Yep.
Techno music? Oh my God. Yeah.
Yep.
That song was everything.
That had to be next to
installed
Power
itself in
Rangers,
everybody's soul.
my favorite song from the 90s. Like, couldn't tell me nothing when Mortal Kombat came on.
Okay.
It was
Honestly,
so popular. Do y'all remember, like, I'm not sure what age you would have been at the time, but like they would play the Mortal Kombat songs. Remember those generic elementary school song loops they used to do? It was like YMCA. Like they would just play generic pop song. Mortal Kombat was in that playlist. Like that's how popular it was.
What?
Yeah.
Cool was wild. I can see if they took the lyrics. I mean, what lyrics there were. You can't scream Mortal Kombat in the elementary school. Or can you?
I mean,
I was super hyped for that movie though, even though again I was trash at the game.
On that note, thank you for joining us today. If this is your first time with us, we're the secret group of brown kids. Who are the secret group of brown kids? It's a secret, but you might be able to find us in Outrealm trying to find the girl ninja with the cute mouth.
Oh.
And my name is Tiff Zilla, your host, and on this podcast, I make my friends watch movies until either morale improves or we run out of movies. And on the panel today, looks good in a bikini but needs a dentist, Kendall.
Hello, everybody. My insurance.
Definitely a champion of Outworld, Jamel.
lapsed.
I mean, we know this planet is already in the dumpster, so why not go ahead and finish it off?
And if you can't tell, we're doing Mortal Kombat. Which Mortal Kombat, though? It's the 2021 Mortal Kombat, the reboot.
There's a thing called search engine optimization. You should look it up.
Shameless. Once
Nothing
again,
to do with what we're doing.
Our last episode was Devil Wears Prada because the new one was coming out, and this episode is Mortal Kombat. Why? Because the new one's coming out. So, if you're new here, it's probably why. It's strategic. Anyway, if you don't know what this movie's about, and you just like, hearing the sounds of our voices or whatever, a washed-up MMA fighter, Cole Young, unaware of his heritage and hunted by Emperor Shang Tsung's best warrior, Sub-Zero, seeks out and trains with Earth's greatest champions as he prepares to stand against the enemies of Outworld in a high-stakes battle for the universe. The universe is a big statement, but I guess it is a universe, right?
For the realm, also our best champion. I mean, I guess technically, but God,
he said Shang Tsung's best champion.
Oh yeah. No, say. Cole, never mind. All right, we'll get into it.
Yeah.
Okay, and it was released in 2021 in theaters and on HBO Max because of quarantine.
Was it really released in theaters?
Yeah, they did both.
Oh.
And I remember I didn't go to the theaters to see that. I watched it at home, but
I did because I'm not a coward. No, I don't remember why we decided to see it in the theater, but yeah, me and a few friends definitely did.
It's funny because we've done a few. Yeah, same day. It wasn't even like a theater and then 2 weeks later kind of thing. It was
there was a thing where like AMC would let you basically rent the theater for your group.
I remember that.
So that, you weren't cross-contaminating with other people. I don't think we did that, but it was just that sparse anyway.
I would like to see this one on the big screen, actually. Kendall, were you at home or in the movies?
Yeah, HBO Max. I didn't. My first post-COVID movie would have been Shang-Chi, and I think that was November of that year.
I got you, yeah. Was that 2021 or 2022?
That was 21, I believe.
Yeah, it was still like the back half, so it was like, okay, now we're starting to do things again. Yeah. But April, it was still... Yeah. And if you want to watch it now and come back and listen to us, it's on HBO Max and at the moment the Roku channel.
Formerly Max, formerly HBO Max.
HBO Max. Yeah, it went back
HBO Go.
You noticed that too, right? It was HBO Max, then it went to Max, then it went back to HBO Max. They wild. And now it's about to be Paramount Plus, huh? Anyway.
Did you ever watch the Mortal Kombat anime?
There was an anime?
There was a Scorpion one? Was it anime or was it just...
I remember the 90s. So there was a 90s cartoon. I remember that one.
Maybe that's what I'm thinking of. That might be what I'm thinking of.
And then, I actually know this because I was just scrolling through HBO Max. And then there was 4 animated movies that started coming out in 2021. It was like Mortal Kombat Battle of the Realms, Mortal Kombat Legends Scorpion Revenge, Mortal Kombat Legends Snowblind, and Cage Match.
I should check those out.
Yeah, pretty good, I must say.
There is no official MK anime. They might look like anime, but there is a one-shot.
It was an American produced one, though. It's the animated series that
I got you. Where were we? Reeling it back. All right. Directed by Simon shoot. I was about to say McLeod. It's McQuoid.
McQuoid, yeah.
So I'm gonna say this up front. This isn't an Australian production, but it is. Like it's an American production. It's an American and Australian co-production. So there's like the actors, the director, like a lot of it is it was shot in Australia. Like I don't know why, but somehow it became like okay. But like
it actually, it literally says that at the end of the movie. If you watch the full credit reel,
no, you're right. But like you can still film somewhere and it still be an American production, but like this fully turned into an Australian thing. So
That's pretty common. The Matrix is that too.
Really? Did not know that.
Is it
I
an
listened
Australian co-production?
I don't say it's a co-production, but I know apparently they shot a lot of it down there because I
Yeah,
listened
that's what I'm
to
saying.
the
Like
Weekly Planet,
we could
and their
see movies that
Aussies
got
who
shot
are
wherever.
always they always talk about like local actors that they recognize in American movies, places, things like even though we've tried to make this look like New York City, somehow like no, that's Melbourne. Like I can tell Melbourne when I see it.
Just the wide
It
shots
happens,
where
yeah, more often than you think, I guess.
yeah, but what I'm saying is like not just where they filmed it. Like this seems like down to its core Australia. Like to the point where I forgot what city it was filmed in, but that city is the biggest movie filmed in that city, and like they're proud of it. Like like they really fuck with Mortal Kombat 2021 because it's like that's our movie.
Yeah.
This is not like that was common knowledge over here. Like, this is an Australian movie, but it kind of is. Like, aside from like 3 of like the actors, everybody else Australian. But ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying this is interesting, especially since like Mortal Kombat's an American game. But
apparently, it was filmed in Port Adelaide, a
Adelaide
town of Coober Pedy.
So I didn't catch all the Australianness of the movie, except for, of course, Kano. Which, here's the thing:
everybody else used accents
in the original movie, the '95 movie. The '95 movie. That actor, I think, is Australian, or he's doing the accent. Don't know which. Kano's never meant to be Australian, but he did such a good job and kind of ingrained that in the
they kept Kano as Australian after that.
So I just thought that's why this guy was Australian, but they probably just cast him down there.
Yep. Well, both probably.
Yeah. Oh, both, yeah.
But yeah, directed by Cameron McQuaid. Actors starring Louis Tan, Jessica McNamee, McNamee. I hope I'm saying that right. Not McName, but she's Australian. Josh Lawson, Australian. Joe Talsum, he's Indonesian, but that's up north, close enough. Shout out the Raid. Hiroyuki Sanada, Japanese. Chin Han, Chinese. Don't let me get the line. Tadanobu Asano, Makad Brooks, he's American and apparently an asshole. Ludi Lin, I'm not sure where he's from, but he's done American movies. He was in the Power Rangers reboot that I still stand by. That was a good movie. Max Huang, Sissy Stringer, Australian, and Nathan Jones, Australian. Wow. Writers Greg Russo, Dave Callahan, Oren Uziel, and it's a New Line Cinema.
Funny quick side note. When I saw that it was written by Greg Russo, I was like, oh, one of the Russo brothers.
I double checked that too. Just
I was like, oh, they're not related.
Nah, this other motherfucker's named Russo. And I was like, oh, okay. Well, just had to check, right?
Yeah.
But yeah,
too much of this cast. I'm sorry, I was looking up Ludi Lin, and I guess he's Zach in the Power Rangers movie.
Yeah, he's the Black Ranger.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Zach. Pretty sure they kept the names. Anyway, that guy's our age.
You couldn't tell.
He is 38 years old.
Yeah, he looked like a whole ass teenager in Power Rangers, which was, I mean, I guess that was 10 years ago now.
Okay. And then he was 28.
But like in this movie, he still looked young.
He's Liu Kang?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I mean, he drinks water and clearly exercises and gets 8 hours of sleep. So I look like that too if I did that right.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah. Let's go with that.
Let's go. One can dream. So yeah, New Line Cinemas, which is Warner Brothers sub company. Did I know that? And apparently it happened a long time ago too. So yeah, and Atomic Monster, which is James Wan's production company.
Oh,
shout out James Wan. I didn't know that. I knew it was somebody's, but I didn't realize it was James Wan's. So if you don't know who James Wan is, that's like The Conjuring. He did one of the I think he did the 7th Fast and the Furious movie because Justin Lin stepped out.
Is that the last good one?
Aquaman. Yeah. Aquaman. Yeah. Cool stuff. He makes cool movies. Good for him. And Broken Arrow, who I'm not sure if that's significant at all. But budget $55 million, which is great for a fit for this movie, this level movie, or like the product we got.
I would have said at least 100.
So a running joke, and I actually got this from another podcast. Shout out Black Men Can't Jump in Hollywood. They always bring up that Deadpool, the first Deadpool movie, was a $50 million movie. So like that's like their baseline when they talk about other like comic book or video game or stuff that needs VFX and all that stuff. That type of movie,
Yeah.
blockbuster movies. So it's like, wow, well, Deadpool did that off of 50 million, and like the crap that we got off of 150, like, because that still happens today. So I kind of started doing that too. So this is pretty good for 55.
I would say so.
And even though it came out on HBO Max the same day, it still made 84 million. So it didn't flop.
Yeah.
I mean,
it probably didn't reach like, because when it comes to these things, it's not just
you gotta
one per one.
You gotta double the
they have a
production budget at
projection.
least.
They're trying to make money, not just.
Well, here's the thing:
make
that
money
55
back.
million was just making the movie.
Yeah, they don't
Then
count.
they had to pay to advertise it.
Yeah, advertising's not included.
There's no set number on this, but usually the accepted wisdom is you double the production budget. So if it doesn't make, in this case, 110 million plus,
That's
soft flop. But considering it's COVID and same day straight to streaming, I'm sure they took all that into account.
And they also take into account like the long game too. So like DVD and syndication, all that extra stuff that'll trickle in down the line.
What the hell are you talking about?
I'm not maybe not DVD specifically.
Who fucking buys DVDs anymore?
Netflix might pay some money to license it for 50. There's like 8 of us. We holding it down. They still putting out Criterions and Arrows.
So for reference, Mortal Kombat was the 48th highest grossing movie of 2021.
48th of one year. That's not good.
Yeah, not exactly. But I got to give it to the producers for actually looking at this holistically and still greenlighting a sequel.
Yeah, that's true. Because that's not necessarily a guarantee. Because look at fucking Dungeons and Dragons. Someone pointed out that
talk to me about that shit.
Someone pointed out that like it sucks because if they made more money, they would have gotten a sequel, and if they made less money, they might have gotten a sequel because then they could write stuff off. But they landed right in that gray zone where it's just like, nothing we could do with this, and it's like, yo, that shit was amazing. Anyway,
are you saying that the Dungeons and Dragons movie is the American middle class of cinema? We make too much money to get food stamps, but not enough money for like all the corporate welfare.
You know what? Yes, that's what I'm saying. That's what I said. I came up with that.
You're welcome. I'm elevating this place.
Mm-hmm. All right, Rotten Tomatoes. Audience score 85, critics 55. How do you feel about that? Does that make sense?
I'm surprised the audience score is 85, to be honest. I would have said, if I didn't see this, I would have said probably 70 to 75 audience. And I think critics is high too.
You might not be wrong, honestly.
Yeah,
I think I agree with you.
Yeah, I agree with the critics. I'm not surprised at 85%. I think a lot of people really enjoyed this movie, and the people who didn't, they were never going to let it be good anyway. So 85 kind of makes sense because I remember being impressed with how much I liked it. Not to get ahead of myself, but like I was
My question is, who liked it?
Yeah.
Because I think the Mortal Kombat purists hate this.
I mean, they might be the ones who weren't going to let it be great anyway. I'm not totally sure about that. I haven't actually talked about this movie with a whole lot of people, but like something that's just entertainment. I enjoyed it. And I think a lot of people, and then went to HBO Max, so people were just sitting at home anyway. So they're just like, for free, a free movie that you just watched on your couch. It's like, that was fun. So I can see that kind of skewing it a bit. It's like stuff tastes better when it's free.
Yeah,
yeah.
It definitely isn't boring. It keeps itself moving.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's only if you start thinking about it that you start kind of itching.
Yeah.
And they don't give you the opportunity. They don't give you the opportunity.
No, we don't. It's not that type of movie. Just go.
Yep.
All right. So before we get into the movie, shout out Illinois and Virginia. They've been listening the most this last however long it's been since the last time we recorded. And as a reminder, subscribe to the podcast because there's plenty of people who keep listening but don't subscribe. But I can't knock y'all because I do the same shit. Like I'll be listening to the same thing for years, and I never actually like hit the button. So all right, moving forward, we're gonna spoil the movie. It's not that spoilerish of a movie for real,
Not
but
at all.
just
It's
go
a
watch the
movie
movie.
based on the video games Mortal Kombat. What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a story. There didn't used to be a story, but at some point they came up with a story,
But
and
that's
it's
the
all
thing,
right.
though. So to kind of loop back to when we were talking about the video games, I remember when MK9 came out, the big thing was we're finally going to make a cohesive story,
Yeah.
and then we're going to connect the old games and then use that to kind of launch where we want to go. And they did this like multiple timeline, different story. And that was their way of like, okay, we about to rebrand Mortal Kombat, and it's gonna be story driven going forward. But it didn't make any sense.
Damn.
And then they ended up just redoing that same concept in like MK11. And I was like, oh, okay, where are we going with this, y'all? At this point, we all know that it's just to sell games. Y'all just try to rebrand it. But that was just my gripe.
I mean, they tried more than Dead or Alive. Can anyone tell you the Dead or Alive story? Like
No.
outside of like the Ninja sisters, like just age bar all the way up. Like that's the whole story, right?
The only thing I know about Dead or Alive is jiggle physics.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Age bar. 99. Anyway. So real quick, without getting too into it, how do we feel about the movie? Even though we kind of already,
I don't dislike this movie. I know that I'm frequently the hater.
I don't even got to say the shit no more.
I mean, sometimes you gotta be the bad guy. I see myself as the voice of reason, but I didn't hate this when I saw it in the theater. I didn't hate this when I watched it tonight. It's not good, but it's not bad. Like there are fun elements, and we'll get into all that. But the acting is mediocre. The story, as you actually try to follow it, is almost non-existent. It's things just kind of happen, but damn, if a couple of super moves don't happen on screen that look really cool, so that's kind of worth the price of admission if that's all you're really looking for.
Kendall?
I can't say I disagree too much with you, Jamel. I really wanted to love the movie. Like watching it tonight kind of brought back all my emotions of it, and I remember being like, this entire movie felt like it was like we want to set up this franchise, but we need to get this first movie out of the way.
I mean, yeah.
But that's the thing, though. I can see what you're gonna say. Like, isn't that what a first movie in a franchise is supposed to be? But okay, we'll get into that. But all right, overall, kind of similar. It wasn't a great movie at all. It wasn't a terrible movie. I'm kind of somewhere in there. It was entertaining enough to be watchable space. So those are kind of my feelings about it. I won't get into all the intricacies yet, but I will throw in shout out to my wife. She thought it was horrible.
Damn.
Mind you, the background though, she never played a video game, never consumed any MK
It wasn't
media
serviceable at all. It just wasn't dumb fun. She was mad at it.
She thought it was horrible. I mean, she didn't get up and walk away, so I guess that should say at least something.
So what's horrible for her? How many movies does she watch a year? Because that also matters. Like if you only watch like 2 Marvels and a Star Wars a year, no disrespect to her, but just like I ain't trying to hear that opinion. Like how much movies does she watch? Like what's her bar? Does any movie she watches like that was an Endgame, or is it like does she really just like take it in? This isn't the type of movie that you do that for, but.
I gotta say, man, this is the kind of movie that people who watch 3 movies a year like.
You're right. I don't know where I'm going with this. You're right.
Touche.
Yeah. I'm gonna leave your wife alone. Tell her she don't got to come on the next episode. It's all right.
Okay.
Answer for her crimes. No.
When Kung Lao teleports in under the hat, she's not being like, "Oh snap, Kung Lao just teleported in under his hat."
She has no frame of reference. Like to her, that was just.
I literally said that the first time I watched the movie, and I don't even play the games like that.
So there's like at least we all have the baseline knowledge required to like appreciate the fan service.
Yep.
But your wife is just coming at this as like a basic action adventure movie, and it's
They just be doing shit.
they just be doing shit.
Yeah,
Alright.
pretty much.
Okay, I'll leave her alone.
And I agree with everything that was said so far about like the acting. I did not think was great. I'm not going to go as far as to say it's because majority of the cast was Australian. I don't consume that much Australian media. I'm not going to throw them
Damn.
under the bus like that. So Australia, if you listening, it ain't like that. I'm just
Hey.
saying I was not familiar with a lot of the cast.
Man, there's some
That's all I'm saying.
great Australian actors.
No,
Hugo Weaving.
I love Chris
Eric
Hemsworth.
Bana.
I love Hugh Jackman.
Oh, the Hemsworth. You said Hugh Jackman? Is Hugh Jackman?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he sure is. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
Nicole Kidman. Yeah, you're right. Anyway, no, don't come for us, Australia. There's like 2 of y'all that listen here and there. Just hang with us. Kendall don't hate y'all.
No, I don't.
I thought the movie was good for what it is, which is a video game adaptation that's supposed to be fun. Like I thought it delivered. It was supposed to be cool and fun, and I thought it was cool and fun. So thumbs up, and I'll get into it later. But yeah,
We got to raise your bar, man.
I watch a lot of movies, and I watch good movies and I watch bad movies, and I think the bad movies are important because what am I trying to say? The bad movies make the regular movies, the movies that aren't great, still feel really good.
You
So if
can't
all you
appreciate
do-
the sunshine if it never rains.
Thank you. So that's what I'm saying. If like the folks who only watch like the 2 Marvels and the 1 Star Wars or whatever, and then they watch a regular ass movie, they're gonna shit on the regular ass movie because it's like, oh, you just watched like 2 tentpoles this year and then that's it. But it's like that regular movie is still a good movie. It's just you just don't watch the bad movies to know what actual bad is. But anyway, before I keep going, let's go through the movie. So film starts out in feudal era Japan with Hanzo Hasashi and his family, or his clan. And while Hanzo goes off to get a bucket of water, his family is murdered, frozen by Bihan. What fucking child? By Bihan. When Hanzo comes back and finds their frozen bodies, this isn't funny. This man
I
just
don't
lost
know
his
why you're
family.
laughing.
Something's wrong with me.
Terrible massacre happened.
Right? His whole family dead, and I'm chuckling.
Well, not quite.
Yeah, not quite. He gets attacked by Bihan's assassins, right? But he gets busy and he takes them all out with his little kunai on a rope jank, which is so dope.
It's literally just a gardening tool.
I mean, it's also the primary ninja weapon.
They made sure to zoom in on the gardening tool 3 times before the fight happened. I was like, okay, we see it.
Yeah.
Just kind of makes him more badass.
Yeah, I mean, he's gardening with the primary ninja weapon.
No. He had a sword. He threw it at a guy, and then he picked this up as an improvised weapon because he is that.
No,
dude.
what I'm saying is, it is a weapon.
The thing is blunt. Well, it doesn't act like it's blunt, but like
I mean, you're right.
It's just a spade.
I mean, we probably just hit on something real deep here. See, he's a ninja. He's one of the greatest ninjas ever. We don't know that at the moment, but he's one of the greatest ninjas ever. He still uses the primary ninja weapon, a kunai, just to garden with.
Well, his wife was using it, so I think that actually says he's left those days behind.
That's what I'm saying.
All his old ninja tools are now.
See, you with me. You with me.
I see where you're coming from.
But when it's time for the call of action, my man gets busy. Anyway,
y'all must have forgot.
Yeah, look, you think I'm just here planting these watermelons? Nah. Yeah. So after he kills the assassins, then he goes and finds Bihan chilling on a rock, and he's just chilling there, like he didn't just turn his family into Freezy Pops, asshole. And and Bihan's like, the great warrior Hanzo Hasashi, the day has been a long time coming to end your bloodline. Your mighty clan, the Shirai Ryu, has been exterminated by me. And Hanzo's like, I may not understand your words. Because Bihan's speaking Chinese. But Hanzo's Japanese.
I actually like that this part was pretty consistent with that.
Yeah. He said, I may not understand your words, but I promise you this, I will kill you. I love some like hard ass lines like, look, it's time to die. Like that, like bad guy speech or whatever. He's like, I don't give a shit. It's time to like you just murked my family. Look, I don't care. None of that. I'm gonna kill you. So
Big Yusuke Urameshi fan, huh?
Anyone.
I mean,
any martial arts, anything, and you always got the bad guy that loved to talk. Anyway, Hanzo charges in, and it's a good fight, but Bihan beats him. And before Hanzo blacks out, he tells him, "Don't forget this face." And I love that because like even like, look, you just beat me, but like I'm some way somehow like I'm gonna come for you. Which
do y'all think that was a fair fight?
Yeah. Do you?
I mean,
fair in what sense?
I mean, he did.
Like,
He did
Bihan
like
did have
his
the
powers,
Sub-Zero powers, but like it barely factored into the fight itself.
He only did like the one
like,
thing.
Yeah, I was like, you know what? I could see more if Sub-Zero got the win on some bullshit, but nah, he kind of just won straight
he
up.
bested him. Yeah. He didn't do any of his Sub-Zero crazy moves for real. Because it's almost like he was just getting the powers. Because in the flashback scenes, when he uses them, it like makes him bleed. So it's almost like it's hurting him too. So he doesn't really use them.
There's some more backstory there that could be interesting. But yeah, this is also the best part of the movie.
This one of the 3-4 best parts. It's definitely top 3. I'll give you top 3.
Foreshadowing.
I would definitely watch a whole movie of the feud between the Shirai and the Lin Kuei.
Yep, 100%.
I'm not sure, but isn't there one? Isn't it one of the animated ones?
Yes.
Okay.
We all know that it's not worth mentioning unless it's done in live action.
Okay, fair enough. All right.
No, don't fair enough for that, because people are going to think that I actually believe that. I need to make sure people know that that was not serious.
Oh, like, I'm not an asshole. I'm being sarcastic.
Animation is its own valid medium, and we should do more things in animation and not worry about making it live action. Okay.
Yeah, I'm almost willing to bet when you watch Scorpion's Revenge.
That's the one I'm thinking of.
Snowblind, you'll probably enjoy them more than you enjoyed this movie.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. I think the reviews for those are nuts. Yeah. So Hanzo wakes up later, but he's bleeding out, and he tries to crawl, but eventually he dies. But then he gets engulfed in flames or something, and his body disappears, leaving a charred spot on the ground. And apparently that was his soul being the Netherrealm. Then Lord Raiden appears out of lightning, and he goes into the house and finds that the baby was left unharmed, and he takes her and they walk off into his lightning. Ergo, a chance for the Hisashi bloodline to continue.
It's Dragon Ball rules. Just because you get taken to the afterlife, you need your body to train and get better. So they took the whole thing. It's like when Goku just disappeared after the fight with Raditz. It's Dragon Ball rules. All right.
Okay. So now we're in Outworld, and this dude with the bad bitch hairdo, Shang Tsung, must run shit because he summons Bihan, aka Sub-Zero now, and he tells him the prophecy of the blood of Hanzo Hisashi will unite a new generation of earthrealm champions and stop Outworld from winning the 10th victory in the Mortal Kombat tournaments against Earthrealm, which would mean Outworld doesn't get to take over Earthrealm. So that's the whole backstory, is if you win 10 times, you get to take over the other realm. And I guess it's all dictated by elder gods that we never see and shit like that.
That might have been some of the worst setup I've ever seen for lore in a movie. It's bad.
In its defense,
there we go.
Do we really need it? He said just enough. We didn't need the whole exposition dump. He said, look, there's some tournaments. Our whole motivation is taking over that realm if we win this tournament. But there's a prophecy that says we won't win. So F that, we about to cheat. Like, that's it.
You up 9-0. Just play the game.
That's what I thought too. But there's a prophecy, and he don't want to take no chances. You know how prophecies work.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know who made the prophecy, but it don't matter.
Here's what I don't understand how it works. If you kill the champions before the tournament, won't the marks just go to new people?
So, yes.
That's what they made it seem like, yeah.
But like, I think the idea is you have like the champions train their entire life. Like look at Liu Kang and
Kung
Lao. Like they train their whole life to fight, right? And then so it's like if we kill them, the new folks, there's going to be new folks, but they probably weren't trained the whole time. Yeah. That's the logic I got.
Like if they killed the characters in this movie, then the tournament would have started, and it's like, you ain't got nobody. We win by default.
They also had to find them. So that might probably part of it.
What I will say is I'm give them credit from a writing aspect in that I feel like this new twist, and I think it's a change definitely from the 1995 movie. If Outworld continues to keep coming to Earthrealm and killing the champions, that's what doesn't give Earthrealm the ability to really put together a good team.
Okay.
Which, kind of, it makes sense.
I'll accept that. Also, Raiden can just teleport all the champions straight to his place and instead of like going around looking for them. Anyway, all right. Yeah, we won't do this. All right, let's go. You good?
I mean, Raiden is a whole. I'm not even defending that because I don't know how that works. Does he just know? Because it seemed like he just be knowing. Because like anyway, we'll get back to it.
but real quick, because this relates to the earlier scenes that we already talked about. Did y'all notice that like immediately Outworld knew where the champions were in Earthrealm?
Yeah, and
he didn't explain that at all.
It works both ways though, because Raiden knew where the Outworld folks were.
Fair, he did.
Yeah,
because he later on. Yeah.
So that's what I was saying. Shang Tsung and Raiden just be knowing.
Why didn't they know that one of Hanzo's lineage survived? Because they got an automatic tag for the tournament, which would have made them a champion for generations. You see? Hey.
So the only thing I can say about that plot hole is that possibly because they thought Hanzo was dead, they didn't even think to look for somebody in his bloodline.
Yeah, they didn't think the bloodline was like they're
looking for people with the mark.
Yes.
Apparently that puts some kind of weird otherworldly beacon on you. So every tournament for like 400 years, there's this one unaccounted for person.
I'm not saying this is how it is. The only thing I'm pretty sure they didn't think about this that far. I'm just saying it seems like once Raiden or once his crew knows, then the other side knew. But like before that, they didn't know.
Raiden knows because he took the baby.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know where the line is, but also I'm not trying to get into it because I don't think they thought about it that far. I'm not defending it. I'm just saying, like, somebody just be knowing.
Now we're gonna start to get into
because towards the end of the movie, they were just jumping around. Like everyone knew everything.
Hold on, you got a loose thread right there. Let me start pulling at
that. Now we start to get into territory of like over-explaining tournament arcs. JJK, culling game.
At the end of the day, this is a fighting, not just a video game adaptation. This is a fighting video game adaptation. They didn't care about the story in these fighting games till
at all
recently, and then they're just trying to make it work with what they got. So I think Street Fighter might be one of the few fighting games that like came in with the story. Maybe I don't even know. So yeah, and even then, it's not a strong story, so it don't matter. Yeah, look.
Stay tuned for the future Street Fighter episode.
I definitely want to go back and do the Jean-Claude Street Fighter. I'm going to kick that Bison's ass so hard that the next Bison wannabe will feel it.
I'm definitely out on the Chun-Li movie, so.
I'm not even going to talk about the Chun-Li movie. We good on that.
Wait, animated or live action?
The live action one with the Smallville girl.
Oh, I love Kristen Krug. I watched it just because of her.
It's wild that we can pull that name.
Freaking Taboo from Black Eyed Peas was Vega. Look, he just wanted to be in the movie, and they're like, "We got you."
Yep.
Anyway, this movie. So I guess this is the honor system because like I guess the Elder Gods is keeping stuff in check, but like it definitely feels like this is the honor system. Like, we just won't invade you until we legally win the 10 tournaments. You know, and if they decided to, then the Elder Gods would stop them, I guess. But
Shang Tsung said they're lazy, like they're lazy, not paying attention.
So I guess it is the honor system, and now he's trying to test it. So anyway, Sub-Zero's like, nah, I already handled Hanzo centuries ago, and Shang Tsung's like, yeah, boy, if you don't get, man, go kill them Earth champions and make sure that they can't win. So he's like, wink, wink, like we trying to just wrap this up.
One pet peeve about this, where Sub-Zero threw that line in about killing Hanzo centuries ago.
Mm-hmm.
If he had a daughter that survived, he would have so many descendants,
and not just one.
It doesn't make any sense.
She only had one kid,
but she only got one that's an MMA fighter.
Well,
but how he said centuries ago? There's no way that's only one generation.
Yeah, but he doesn't know the baby survived.
No.
He,
But what he's saying is that most likely the surviving daughter would have had more than one kid,
oh, I got you. So
and
if there was a
the
survivor, then
branch.
yeah,
There,
there's a whole lot of folks you got to kill now.
Hmm. I
but
mean,
somehow every generation from there only had one kid.
Yeah, the prophecy only spoke of one. The prophecy didn't speak of 7. So look, it's prophecy, man. Keep up.
maybe
Or
they'll.
there's actually some weird, complicated genealogical math where after several generations, you actually don't necessarily share any blood with that ancestor. But I'm sure the movie's not getting into that.
You know, probably not.
Nigga,
Maybe
stay
it's
off
just
the
a whole.
Science Channel.
Maybe it's
No,
You're
just
right though.
never.
You're right. You're right though. I know what you're talking about. But yeah,
maybe the mark was like a recessive versus dominant trait thing. Like everybody didn't get it, but
like
you got it if you were
earlobes
lucky.
mm.
Exactly.
or sickle cell. Everyone got anyway, fast forward to 2021. Special Forces Major Jax Briggs goes to an MMA match where he sees Cole Young get his ass beat. And he finds him afterwards and asks about his dragon logo, and Cole's daughter tells him, oh, it's a birthmark, and he's always had it. Her big mouth. And Cole takes his family out for burgers after, and Jax is spying on him from his truck, right? His Chevy Tahoe or Suburban. And he lets someone know on the phone that Cole does indeed have the mark, right? So he's on recon.
He's talking to Sonya.
Yeah, Sonya. I mean, we don't know that yet.
There was no reason that Jax had to wait until after Sub-Zero attacked in order to bring him into the fold. There was zero reason.
There's also no reason that Sub-Zero attacked this whole block instead of just walking up
think
and stabbing the guy with an ice pick.
Oh my god, we this episode gonna be 8 hours. We can't nitpick the whole
I'm sorry.
shit. Look, he found the dude. He has the mark, and now he's thinking about how he's going to bring him into the fold. That's why he hasn't done it sooner. He's trying to figure out what angle he's going to work, because he already kind of it's like, hey man, get out my face, because he just lost. His ego's hurt, so he's watching him and he's trying to figure it out. And then enter Sub-Zero.
This was pretty cool, if totally unnecessary.
Oh yeah, it was. Sub-Zero's a diva. He didn't have to do this shit. He could have. He teleported in 2 blocks up just so he could make an entrance.
What do the kids call it now? Aura farming.
Yes,
aura farming. 100% what he's doing. But you know what? I'm not mad at the display the villain's power scene. That is a trope we needed. Yeah. So
he ripped off Avatar the way Katara stopped the raindrops. How he reversed the snow.
That's a good callback.
That was cool. I mean, he made the snow though.
He made the snow and then he stopped it and started.
Which makes it worse because he started aura farming before he teleported in.
Look,
why did he do that?
No, you look. That's the sweet shit though. If I was a villain, I'd do some shit like this. It's like, yeah, I threw that shit before you came in the room. Like that's what that was.
Zero reason for it.
Look. If I control the weather or something, the storm coming in and then I'm coming. Like something has to herald my entrance. Look, I thought about this way too much.
I'm just saying, how much simpler would it have been to be in civilian clothes, walk up, ice
probably would have got him
to the neck, walk away. You're done.
Yeah, so 15-minute movie.
Look, credits.
Yep.
You're an assassin.
Nah, everybody got to know I'm coming. Look, I spent the last 400 years perfecting my ice. Nah,
he said all that ninja shit is over with.
Yeah, all back in the day, used to make my hands bleed. Now I need y'all to know all this work that I put in. Look how sweet I am with it. Anyway, got a style on these niggas. Like, I reverse the snow. I control gravity. Anyway, so it starts to snow. And Cole points out it's July. Surprise. And Sub-Zero shows up all dramatic in the middle of the street. And then Jax pulls up and tells the family to get in the truck, right? And
Come with me if you want to live.
Basically. And Jack explains that he doesn't know who that was, but since Cole has the mark, it means that he was chosen to be a fighter. And Cole cries about how it couldn't be him because he just lost an MMA match. But Jax is like, yeah, nigga, you can't fight for shit, but you all we got.
I was gonna say, I find it kind of odd that Jax has no knowledge of Sub-Zero, because in the scene that you're about to talk about, where they finally do get to Sonya, they have this whole thing where they've
So
been
here's the thing.
searching.
I don't think she realized what she's looking at.
Fair.
But
or at
no,
least some of it.
she does.
No, some of it is like this person
It's-
appeared here and there was something funky with him, but I don't know who he is or what he's about. But it could be because she was like trying to figure it out. Like this might have something to do with it, but I'm not totally sure. Some of it she had like obviously like she knew about like Raiden's temple. We haven't even got to the scene yet. Let me talk.
Yes.
Or it's bad writing.
I mean, but we could explain it away.
No, that's their job.
She was trying to figure it out.
Stop doing their job for them.
She literally says she was trying to figure it out.
Stop doing the screenwriter's job for them.
You show, you don't tell. And
sometimes you got to tell.
They show.
I was going to say they didn't show
but
either.
If Sub-Zero has presumably been out here for years murdering champions,
has he though?
He seems like the go-to guy for this shit.
He's the strongest one, but we don't know for sure. And also, it seems like they didn't start cheating until this one. It seemed like they were winning legit until now. And now he's just like, let's just get this over with. They ain't paying attention.
Okay. So Jax has never seen Sub-Zero before?
Nope. And for some reason, he turns into an alley, and our ice cold homie, Bihan, is waiting for them already. I don't know why he turned into an alley.
I don't know.
Or maybe that was
his
teleport. I mean, he teleport. We don't know how he teleports, but we've seen him teleport before. Or I mean, we see him teleport again later. Sorry.
Yeah, I guess is it Shang Tsung?
I think so. Maybe he's teleporting him for him.
So in the scene though, you kind of see Sub-Zero like kind of ice into. I don't know if that was teleportation or just kind of did a cool ice slide thing, but
I thought he was already standing there when they turned into the alley.
Yeah,
he was standing there, but I'm saying then you
see. You see him like, sliding off into the the building.
He shows up in an alley so far away from where they started, like he should not be there, but he's there. He's teleported. Okay, it's up.
Or he was teleported, but he does do like Kendall said. He does know how to do his little like mist slide thing. It was like a shadow step almost. Remember, he a ninja, so or
ice substitution jutsu.
No, Hanzo was a ninja. Technically,
that happens later.
Yeah. Anyway, Bihan's already there waiting for him, and Jax gets out and he gets a big ass gun out the back, and he tells Cole and his family to go to Gary, Indiana, and find the Jackson 5. And if he can't find them, then find his partner Sonya Blade. And Cole takes off, and Jax goes after Sub-Zero, who went into a building that he already decorated with ice. Despite having a cool gun and saying such an amazing line as "I've done 6 tours, motherfucker," Sub-Zero freezes and shatters Jax's arms. Well,
it was a cool gun.
It's
like a boxy looking shotgun with some stuff on it. I liked it.
Bit of trivia: that was a reference to the original movie where he freezes Sub-Zero freezes a firing gun.
Does he?
It's one of the movies.
I do not remember that. Yeah. That file is not found, but that was a cool shot with the pellets from the shotgun all scattered but frozen.
Yeah, that was cool.
And he was just watching it too, like.
Again, aura farming. We talked about this.
That's funny
for literally no one else. Because now, this is also probably the first part of the movie that really like the opening scene is violent. Could have been toned down to 13. This is where it's like, this is an R-rated movie because it's pretty gruesome. The arm shattering.
Yeah,
and I'm still not sure how he survived that drop afterwards.
Yeah, you saw his head smack off one of the beams. I was like, oh. But hey, next time we see him, he's cool. Unintended, completely unintended.
Yeah, so
that's pretty gnarly.
Back in that world, we see this absolute brick house of a woman on a hike. Lord, this girl's built. Stack.
Oh,
help me!
I did not realize in the theater. I only realized on the second watch, but yes,
I immediately look. Anyway, like back in 2021 on the couch, I was like, "Good Lord!"
I don't need to know what you do on your couch, all right?
Hey, I was watching this movie. I watch movies on my couch. Anyway, something's up with her makeup though. But damn, she was bad. And it's given like mentally unstable and toxic because I know a demon when I see one, but like, whew. Anyway, but eventually she links up with Shang Tsung and his harem, whole bunch of women. He's got, look, I got bad bitch here and I got bad bitches.
Would you not?
Yeah. Uh, and she updates him saying Sub-Zero killed one of the fighters, but another one got away. So Shang Tsung tells her to double the pleasure, double the fun, and double the assassins. But she's like, yo, what about Raiden? What if he finds out that we're cheating? Then he goes off and tells the Elder Gods, and Shang Tsung's like, yo, we didn't win 9 tournaments by playing fair. Run it up again. Send in the Lizard Man. So maybe you're right. Maybe he'd been cheating this whole time. But maybe I don't think he was this blatant before. But yeah, so Cole finds Sonya and she explains the tournament to him. And like we also meet Kano, an Australian mercenary who killed the champion that she was tracking. So she captured him instead to question him, I guess. But then they're attacked by the lizard man Shang Tsung sent, Sizoth, which I guess is Reptile, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think Reptile, and this is all speculation because, again,
or at least
didn't really do the games like that.
Reptile's
but I think,
race.
Yeah, I think Reptile's from that race and somehow inhabits the body of one of the ninja people.
Mm.
Okay, because he didn't have like, it was just a lizard. Like he didn't have no costume or nothing on.
No, I don't know. Like he somehow shapeshifts into like looking like Sub-Zero.
Okay, I got you. So I don't know. I'm not familiar with that lore, but I know OG he was the Green Ninja, and then eventually they made him more lizard-like. But yeah. So also he can spit acid, and like Kano uses the acid to free himself because he had handcuffs on. And then after like a really messy 3-on-1 fight, like Kano rips Sizoth's heart out, and he screams his iconic "Kano wins."
Got a lot of random characters just kind of saying lines from the game, which fair because how else were we going to get them in there?
Yeah, there was no other way other than just throwing them in there. And
so did he reach through the cut? I'm sorry, were we between scenes or were you moving?
I got one last thing to say. But,
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
And conveniently, Kano put together that they're looking for Raiden's temple, and he just so happens to know where it is. So Sonya convinces him to take them for $3 million. What he says? He says, "This is a." Cole. Cole's like, you really going to give the guy $3 million? And Sonya's like, fuck no, I live in this shithole, because they really are in like a trailer.
Yeah, that scene. So he already was like, because he said that. It's like, you don't have $2 million. Like, you live in this shithole. She upped it to 3. And he just says yes. And it's like, did you want to confirm any of that? Like, did you want to show me a bank statement? Show me the money? Like, what? Okay, no.
I also think there's an aspect of Kano being in it for the love of the game a little bit.
Yeah.
I think so.
I didn't want to call him stupid because I don't think he's dumb. I think it's just he's just like, fuck yeah. Like,
I just thought that was all done for the sake of the line and not for anything. But that's fine. But damn, what was I going to say about the whole thing with the lizard man? Lost it. Go ahead.
His heart. Did he stick his hand through the cut?
Yeah, I guess there's a lot of knives getting thrown around that scene, and I don't think he can just punch through a fucking giant lizard creature's chest cavity. So I'm sitting here trying to figure out how this actually happened.
Have to watch it again, but I think you're onto something. I think there was a cut already, and then he shoved his hand through the cut.
Pretty sure.
But he also came out the other side.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I mean, maybe we don't know how this otherworldly reptilian anatomy functions. Like maybe you got
could
soft
have no
skin.
rib cage. I don't know.
Strong enough to chuck people around a room, but
one other thing that bugged me, if y'all remember, one of the ways that they found where the lizard was Cole was like, use the flare. So Kano grabs a knife and grabs the flare and pins the flare to him with the knife, and then
that's pretty good.
He lights it. So that they can see where he is because he can camouflage with the background. But then you can see as that scene's going on, the flare is lighting stuff on fire. Like I think it lit the curtains on the wall on fire. But then I'm pretty sure when they kill it,
also
nothing's on fire.
No, it's still on fire. She puts it out.
Actively putting things out.
Yeah, like as soon as he dies, she pulls out the fire extinguisher.
Got it.
But then most of the research did get burned.
Yeah, that's why I said the vision board caught on fire.
Yeah, got it. Oh, right, because the end of that scene was the picture of Hanzo like burning, right?
Yeah.
Did you mention all the little flashes that he has of Hanzo?
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
Mm-hmm.
And then they keep showing the dagger, the spade thing, but specifically, I noticed this the kunai, yes, unless it's actually just the garden spade. the kunai.
which
The,
it
they
did
keep emphasizing the wrapping, the handle of it,
Mhm.
the hilt. Yeah,
the hilt, like
I
just
think.
that keeps being the central part of it.
Yeah, I guess we'll get into it
Foreshadowing.
later. Yeah, yep. But one other thing about this, his flashes that he's having, I feel like they were a little bit unnecessary because after the first scene, after Hanzo dies and Raiden saves the baby, the transition is from the baby to Cole. So you're led to believe, yes, that baby has some relation to
No,
Cole.
I'm sorry, my friend. You absolutely need to keep hammering this because people are not paying the fucking attention. I
Yeah,
see exactly what you're saying, and I agree
Hey,
that
wearing
for the
yellow and
people
black wasn't
who
enough.
watched, I mean, the hand wraps were yellow. God, no. Somehow, someone was still like, "Oh, I think he's the descendant of that ninja guy."
you're probably right about that.
Honestly, like not knocking my mom, but like somebody like my mom would be like, yeah, like
Yeah,
just a casual watcher would be like, yeah. You got to understand, like we're not like the average casual. We're in it a little bit,
hmm
and
and
yeah,
and we live in the era now where I don't know how confirmed this has been, but they're saying that Netflix movies and TV shows are saying they need to reinforce plot points audibly multiple times because
yeah.
people are going to be on their phone.
Second
I
screen
thought
viewing.
I
Yep.
thought that was debunked. Like I thought somebody said that about Netflix, and then Netflix came back and was like, "Hey, no, we don't. No, we don't."
Of
Of
course they
course they
said
gonna say
that.
that.
I don't fucking trust them.
I'm not saying like I mean that's how it happened. I'm not saying that they weren't like lying or trying to like cover their butts. Like, but at least it wasn't like they straight up said, "No, we think our viewers are dumb and we have to spell everything out for them." They didn't straight up say that. Like
Not
at
dumb,
least they tried to hide it, right?
not dumb, distracted.
Distracted, which is a real thing because people just be playing on their phones, half watching things. So
Even at the movie fucking theater.
good. Anyway, that's a whole other podcast.
Mm.
Look, we I was at what was it? Friday. It was the Friday the 13th double feature, and there was a woman in front of us that kept taking videos of the movie and then of her and her friends watching the movie, and she posted in her story. Well, she only took the one, but she posted in the stories, and every 2 minutes she would check her stories to see if anybody looked at it.
Oh
And
my god.
and the person I was with was like, at some point, she got really pissed off, and she was like, "Ain't nobody checking for you, boo."
Yep. I would have applauded that person that said that.
um, but yeah. Anyway, it was a tangent of a tangent of a tangent. So back to this. So the gang. So it cuts to the gang on a plane, and Kano tells them that they got to parachute out down into the desert. So they do, and then once they're on the ground, they're walking. Kano goads Sonya into a fight because he knows that she wants his mark so that she could fight in the tournament. Because remember, he
Oh
got
yeah.
he got the mark from killing the guy with the mark that she was trying to find. And so Sonya beats his ass though, and she has a chance to kill him, and she's like, "Nah," because she's a good guy. And then they find Liu Kang, or Liu Kang finds them. I'm not really sure, but then he takes them
They
to
find
Raiden's
each
temple.
other.
Yeah, it's the friends we made along the way.
Mhm.
And we see that Liu Kang already found Jax, armless and unconscious Jax, and he tells Sonya that they're trying their best to fix it, like to build him arms or something. Anyway, whatever fix it may mean. Then they meet Raiden, and he's like, "Y'all about it?" And Cole is like, "I'm about it." And he's like, "All right, well, let's train."
You missed the most important part.
What's
Raiden
that?
basically said, "It smelled like bitch in here." Like he looked at them up and down and was like, "This is what you give me?"
He said,
Cause
"You washed. You're a woman.
Damn.
I don't even have to talk about you." No, it wasn't that she's a woman. She don't have a mark.
She didn't have his mark,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, but like then he just like blasted fucking Kano, like this dude.
like I'm not even gonna entertain you. Like, why are you here?
he gave him the Meryl Streep Devore Prada look up.
Basically.
Which wait, I did enjoy that Kano was just catching, like he caught the fucking fireballs in the face from Lou
Mm-hmm.
when they're sliding in the desert.
Oh yeah, I mean he was the butt of all the jokes.
Yes, and he deserved.
But also he
is
made a lot of jokes too. Like We'll get to it, but yeah.
He's the best part of the movie right now.
Yeah.
Real quick side note about Kano. I was telling the wife this as we were watching it. Did it bug anybody else when y'all heard about the casting for 2 that's about to come out? They announced casting like 2 years ago, and I heard that Carl Urban was casted, and people were like, he would have been perfect as Kano.
But I think I don't know enough. Once again, I'm not even a Mortal Kombat fan.
Yeah.
I just enjoy the movies. I still think he's going to do a good job at Cage.
Probably.
You're not going to get, in 2021, you're not getting Carl Urban for a movie priced at $55 million. And then Kano's got to be
good point.
One of the leads.
Fair.
Yeah, good point.
So, there was a time where you could have definitely got him before, like, The Boys.
Yeah. But, even back, like, even with the second, third Star Trek, you could still get him for that low.
Yeah.
But, like,
Chronicles
definitely by the for sure. Definitely by The Boys. Maybe the line was the second Thor movie. I think once he got Disney money, it was no going back.
I forgot he's Scourge.
He's Scourge, yeah.
That's a pretty big character. Yeah, right around there. That's about where you would have needed to get him.
Yeah, typically speaking, once people get that Disney money, high society, Hollywood, it's hard to go back. Because even if they're a big character, they got Disney money. Yeah. Anyway, so then Sub-Zero shows up and goes after Liu Kang. But then cousin Kung Lao makes his grand entrance that we already mentioned before. I smiled every time I see that scene. It's so fun. That's a fucking entrance. The Sub-Zero's aura farming, and then Kung Lao's aura farming.
Oh man, just top tier. Tier.
And then he just shows up talking shit. Like, I love it.
but my thing was, like, he showed up as if, like, yes, we knew who he was, but like he showed up as if everyone should know who he was. Like, my guy.
That's how I got to move through life.
No, fact.
What was the line between him and Kano? It's like he's Kung Lao, descendant of the great Kung Lao.
The great Kung Lao.
The great Kung Lao, the Grand Master of the whatever clan.
Like,
I never heard of him.
Like, all right.
He got that Daenerys Targaryen title after title after title, and then it's like
chains first of my name, blah 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 blah.
Kano's like, whatever. But yeah, so Kung Lao makes his entrance, but then Shang Tsung and my wifey comes around the corner too, and so Raiden pops up and he throws up a shield. So Shang Tsung's talking about how he's here to claim Earth, and the lazy Elder Gods ain't gonna do shit about it. And Raiden's like, nah, you can't be doing this. And Shang Tsung starts talking shit, and he's like, these are your champions, which is hilarious because he does the same shit that Raiden just did.
Hey, I'm allowed to diss my champions. He's allowed to do it.
He's the daddy.
You're not allowed to diss my champions.
It's like when somebody else can't talk shit about where you from, but you can.
You can, yeah. You're not allowed to hate it. You're not from here. He's like, these are your champions? Shit, why am I stressing over this tournament? We finna win. Only 2 of y'all even got your superpowers. And like, so the training arc begins, right? They piece out, training arc begins, and we finally get an explanation of the Arcana, which is like the unique superpower that the mark gives whoever has one. But it has to be like awakened.
You have to go into the training mode of the game and figure out how to do your combos.
Basically.
That's exactly what this sequence
that's what it is.
They literally said, test your might. Did y'all catch it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And eventually we get the dinner scene where Kano picks a fight with the both cousins, Liu Kang and Kung Lao, and they start roasting each other. And we already talked about this part. But yeah, like Kano was legit getting angry. Like Kung Lao was going in. And then Liu Kang was also like, they were teaming up on him. And Kano was getting pissed. But like his anger actually unlocked his Arcana, which is a laser beam from his right eye.
Which they didn't directly say it, but I took that as if they were trying to get him to unlock his Arcana. Is that how either?
I didn't take it like that. I thought they were just like, this motherfucker. Like, I'm sick of his mouth. So they were just going in.
I think it could go either way.
I think they were trying to bust him down. I think they genuinely didn't like his ass.
Well, they also didn't like his ass.
Yeah, fair.
You skipped over while they were training. I think one of the funniest bits for me, because when Kano comes in, he thinks he's all big and bad, and he
Oh,
comes up to Lou, and Lou hits him with that sweep kick.
yep.
Mm-hmm.
He
Which
picks
is,
himself off the ground. It's like, all right,
and
sweep
he does
again.
it
It's like
again.
this is
It's
every
the video game.
kid's first play of Mortal Kombat. Someone
Yep.
just sweeps your leg 19 times in a row. You can't do shit about it.
Uh-huh.
When you finally get up and try to jump it, they time it. They trip you again when you get back on the ground. God damn it.
Yep.
This game
I
is
feel like
trash.
I don't know if y'all got younger siblings, but like when you would let your younger sibling play the fighting game with you and they would spam the same attack, and like you said, you could not stop it. It's like,
Here you are trying to like be good at the game, and they found that cheese move, and they just cheese it.
oh my god.
Yes.
I remember with Soul Calibur, it was Maxi, and Maxi was the one with the nunchucks, right? And who's the dude with the sword, the rapier?
I don't remember.
Shoot, I'm drawing a blank. But yeah, those two, like I remember, like I said, I'm not a Mortal Kombat guy, but I was a Soul Calibur guy, and like those were the cheesers. Anyway, so then we get a scene where Raiden exposition dumps on Cole, explaining he's a descendant of one of the greatest ninjas of all time from Earth, Hanzo Hasashi, and the motherfucker that killed him is now hunting him. Is now hunting Cole. Then Raiden is like, "You can't hang," and Cole is like, "You're right, I can't hang." And Raiden opens a portal and sends him back to his family. Why
the fuck did Raiden wait until we don't know how long they were here training?
Raiden just be known.
Why is that not one of the first things out of his fucking mouth when he beats this guy?
Because Raiden just be knowing. And he knew. We get to the part where he's like, "Oh, you do the whole
think that maybe it would have affected his training if he was told that he was like the chosen one?
He had to go through
to the prophecy.
He had to train.
Why didn't you fucking tell him when he showed up?
Because he had to go through the training arc to get his technical stuff down, and then sending him home was for his arcana.
He might have realized at a certain point that maybe I'm actually built for this. Maybe he would approach the whole thing differently. I don't see a reason not to fucking tell him.
Look, a good director can bring out a great performance from any actor. That's what we saw. Raiden knew how to get it out of Cole. The key to getting it out of Cole was his family being in danger. So yes. So child endangerment.
Raiden sucks.
I think we established that early on.
He could have helped Hanzo, but he didn't. He watched. He showed up after the fact.
He low key likes seeing the suffering.
He's like, hey, he's a watcher. He's not supposed to intervene.
Imagine if that scene had started with just like a random lightning bolt, like in the distance, and it was like they acknowledge it, but
yeah, like he's watching.
Not only is he watching, but like maybe it was like him trying to warn them without like being direct. Man,
and also, I kind of think a thunderstorm would have been a better backdrop for that opening scene.
Ooh,
yeah,
man. Can we get $50 million together?
Right.
This is the plot of the movie Anaconda.
Oh God, never mind. I don't want to do it anymore.
Or I mean, like the new Anaconda.
Way to kill the mood. Yeah, I know what you meant. Way to kill the mood.
Did you actually watch that?
Yeah.
In the theater.
Yeah, in the theater.
Opening weekend.
Yep.
Oh wow.
Because my friends wanted to see it.
Why not?
And it didn't look that bad in trailers.
It had its moments, but it wasn't as good as I wanted it to be.
No.
It had its moments though. Anyway, back to this. So we get another Outworld bit with Shang Tsung assembling his champions, and one named Cabal tells him that they can get past Raiden's shield if they let him go talk to Kano to turn him. So Cabal shows up at the temple and convinces him to change sides for money, of course. And he agrees and sabotages the shield, allowing the ugly gang to teleport in like the League of Villains, right? Also, Prince Goro, the big ugly dude with 4 arms, shows up at Cole's house to handle him. And then we get a bunch of fights.
You're ugly.
Huh?
So I'm sure Goro thinks you're ugly.
You're right. It's all about perspective. Beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
No, beauty is in the eye of the beer holder.
Goro Mama think he beautiful. Yo, how much beer you got to drink to think the chick with 4 arms look? Anyway, don't answer.
What is her name?
That might be your kink.
Oh, Shiva.
Is it Shiva?
Yes, Shiva. Yes, you're right.
Yeah.
So Yeah, we get a bunch of fights. And Sonya and Melina, which for a long time I know wifey's name, Melina. I was like, I couldn't get it right. I was like, Melania? No, that's Trump. No, it's not Melania. It's Millennium. And I just started calling her Millennium Yams. Because
is Sonya known for using knives in the games? I know none of us are the game people, but like she throws a lot of knives in this movie.
Kendall kind of is. You've been dropping game knowledge this whole time.
No, I don't think she is. In a lot of the games, I mean, she's like one of those, generic combat specialists that can use any weapon. But I feel like in the majority of the games, she's using a gun.
Okay.
I didn't remember anyone used the gun.
The one gun in the movie got frozen and shattered, and then they were just deemed worthless for the rest of the movie. Yeah. I actually did think for a second, like, if you're Cole and you go back home to protect your family, like, do you just grab a piece? Like, you already know that you're a mediocre fighter, and this is like supernatural shit. Do you just get a gun?
I
no. Decides to throw hands with a fucking giant 4-armed monster. I'd have had a shot.
We're about to get to the Cole versus Goro fight, but there was a point in that fight I thought his wife was about to grab a piece.
You too. Yes. It would have made sense.
She said, look, you the fighter. I got this. But yeah, so Sonya versus Melina, which Demon Time Hot Stuff Melina bested Sonya, but she licked her blood off her side, and she's like, look, this ain't the blood of champions. And you wasted my time. And she's like, your death would mean nothing or something like that. So she teleports out. But it's a different teleport. She has her own teleport. There's like 4 different teleports. Anyway, she teleports on her own, not Shang Tsung teleport.
Hers is purple.
Yeah, hers is purple, like purple lightning.
Oh, no, the black one had a purple thing for Grape Drink. We got the Grape Flavor teleport.
I am mad because the black one also had the yams. Anyway, but then Kano jumps in. Kano jumps into Millennium Yams. Kano jumps in to get his lick back from earlier. Then we also got Kung Lao versus Natara, which is some harpy looking chick. And Kung Lao, this is one of my favorite parts. Kung Lao gets her ass good too. Like, he killed the shit out of her. Like, he used the hat as like a saw blade, like a table saw.
He had the coldest kill of the movie.
Yeah,
fatality.
And then like it wasn't even like quick too. He like rode her through the saw, and the blood was just spraying up on him. And he's
with the maniacal look on his face too. He went straight Brock Sampson. He was into this shit.
Yeah, he enjoyed every second of this bitch getting cut in half. Like, great. He earned all 7 of his names.
Flawless victory.
He said that shit too. And of course, Cole versus Goro. Of course, Cole gets the shit kicked out of him because Goro is like 9 feet tall, got 4 arms and shit. And his wife even jumps in the fight and gets knocked back. Big ups to her though, because I think all men want a ride or die chick like this, right? Like, shit's getting real and she jumped in. Not necessarily that they want to see their woman like throw hands, but just the fact of knowing that they're willing to. Or maybe I'm just toxic. Anyway,
she got a good lick off with that axe.
Yeah. She became the primary target. Compose yourself, sir.
But the need to save his family activated his Arcana, which is some armor that stores kinetic energy that he can also use to create some like bladed tonfas, not fontas. That's a drink. Tonfas, like these melee weapons. If you don't know what those are,
so
and
it's,
like it helps him cut like.
That's exactly what I was about to say. So they literally took the Black Panther idea and put it on Cole.
So that helps him like cut Goro down. And then Raiden ports Cole back to his temple, and Shang Tsung goes to kill him, but Kung Lao charges in, and then he gets his soul snatched. I was so mad because we just got like the sweetest kill ever, and it's like, oh, Kung Lao, that nigga Kung Lao, oh, the coolest nigga what? Ah, then he got his soul snatched.
He got Rufio'd.
Yeah,
he was too cool for the movie.
Yeah. And Liu Kang, who was fighting Cabal, hears this and he runs to try and save his cousin, but Cole stops him. Rest in peace, Kung Lao. Then Raiden.
Don't worry, he'll be back.
I hope. No, I think I did see him in the trailer.
They're gonna fight. It's gonna be That's the
I
thing.
don't care. I just hope he kill another person like he did with the harpy chick. Anyway, Raiden saves everybody left, and he teleports them to the void, which is on them
A
neither
thing
here
that
nor
he
there
could have
spaces.
always done, apparently. Now, I gotta say, such a waste of fucking Goro.
He'll be back too, though.
But I mean, maybe we go ahead and upgrade to Kentaro, or maybe we bring in
Like
Shiva,
they straight up like at the
because
end of
there's
the
a
movie.
race of these people. But like,
Yeah.
you should have sent like some of the Baraka motherfuckers out there.
You
That's
just
something
naming names
like,
now. I don't know who the fuck.
Baraka got
I didn't even
he's
realize
got
there
like
was like 7 of them. I thought it was a
marina
dude.
mouth with the
Oh yeah, but he's
the
not
blades.
he's not the same race though. He only got 2 arms, right?
Right. I'm saying this is him. He hasn't earned defeating a
Goro.
character like Goro.
I got you. Okay.
Let
'Cause
him
Goro's
earn
a
his
big deal.
arcana with someone like lower tier.
I
Okay.
got you.
Still dangerous,
2-arm
right?
Goro.
But you save Goro for something good.
I got you. Okay, I'm not fighting this one. I see what you mean.
I'm just saying, like, whatever. Again, we got 2 other 4-arm motherfuckers we could do in the sequels, I guess. But
So
sorry. When so you see Cole's daughter made him a little bracelet earlier in the movie, which I don't think kids today even know how to make anymore. Anyway, when his arcana activates, it comes out of the bracelet and like covers his body in this like material. It looks exactly the same as his vision of Scorpion's weapon. The same thing. And also there was some sweaty dialogue earlier about how Cole only attacks and doesn't know how to defend. So of course his superpower becomes a defensive shield. And good. You set it up and you paid it off. Good job. Credit where credit's due, I guess.
See, good writing.
Yeah, it was still pretty sweaty, but you got there.
I'm adding that to my lexicon. Sweaty dialogue.
It's like it's you trying real hard to fucking plant that shit so you can get it later. But yeah, you did it.
Yeah, well, I forgot what I was gonna say. So
Good.
keeping it moving. So real quick in the void, they strategize, and Cole asks Raiden if he can port them anywhere, and Raiden's like, "Duh, bro. I'm motherfucking Lord Raiden. You see all the shit I've been doing, all the couture I'm dripping in." So Cole says Jax gets a rematch against Reiko. Side note, Reiko is Nathan Jones. I ain't seen his big ass in a minute. Like, he used to be in just a bunch of unnecessary kung fu movies. They just need a big dude to get cut down, or just a big dude just to be there. It was him.
We didn't even mention Reiko's involvement in the last scene, or the fact that Jax unlocked his arcana.
Nah, you're right. Jax unlocked his arcana, which is just his big arm, his metal arms, as opposed to his baby arms from before.
He saved
he unlocked it saving Sonya.
Yeah.
So that's his thing. He saves people.
They gave him these little anemic robot arms, which again, they're still robot arms. They probably punch harder than his regular arms, but they just look kind of dinky. Yeah. And then they turned into like the big Jax arms.
Which I'm pretty sure that being a superpower for Jax, is that a change for this movie? Because if I remember right in the games, they just like he did get his arms ripped off, but they just like built him robotic arms.
I want to get into that specifically once we get through the story.
Okay.
I got you.
So yeah, Jax versus Reiko. Sonya gets a rematch against Kano. Liu Kang versus Cabal, and Cole is going to fight the pretty young thing Melina. And Sub-Zero, he's too OP, so they're all going to take him down together. That boy wild. So Raiden ports him while they're all still high on adrenaline. No rest, no food, just vibes. And Jax, he got in his arcana with lift and rock off Sonya, like we said. And that helps him claps Reiko's head. That was his fatality. Smashes his head in. Sonya manages to kill Kano, and she receives his mark. Good job. Liu Kang defeats Cabal and unleashes the dragon on him, his dragon fatality. Anyway, when he kills Cabal, he says, "Fatality for Kung Lao." But like, Cabal ain't killed Kung Lao, so I don't know. I mean, anyway, let me leave that alone. He just wanted to talk shit. And then Cole goes up against Melina, who teleports a lot, and she opens up her whole mouth for funsies. But Cole was having problems with my boo, so the white woman, Sonya, showed up with her already unlocked arcana. Cheat code for real, because like, this is racist somehow. I don't know how she just got it already and she know how to use it. Anyway, and blast a hole through my baby girl. How dare?
But somehow the spine still
Yeah,
perfectly
the spine was still there. Yeah.
That might actually be from the game.
Yeah.
But it's a good look.
No, it's from the game. I remember that. Yeah, so rest in
like it.
peace to Thick Jank.
Mm.
I'm mad because she's not going to be in the sequel, but aren't they all supposed to be like clones and shit? Like she was a clone of Princess Katana or whatever, right?
And Katana is going to be.
So Sissy Stringer should have been back in the sequel. So that's what I'm saying. I'm going to leave that alone.
Or Katana better be dragging a wagon.
They don't, right? I don't even know who was playing her. I know, wasn't it Tati Gabriel was playing Jade, but she not built like that. Like, I mean, she pretty, don't get me wrong. But anyway, I'm gonna leave this alone because I'm not usually that guy, but like that somehow Melina dragged that out of me. Holy shit. Anyway.
You need a water break, man?
I do.
Thirsty?
That brother's starving. So the gang is up, right? Wrong. This flagrant motherfucker Sub-Zero shows up at Cole's house and kidnaps his wife and daughter. And before the gang can finish celebrating their victories, Sub-Zero ports in and holds up Cole's daughter's bracelet and freezes it and crushes it. Oh, asshole. And Cole understandably charges in after him through the portal. And this asshole has Cole's wife and daughter frozen in the MMA ring that Cole got his ass whooped in the beginning of the movie. That's dirty. Psychological warfare. So Sub-Zero beats Cole's ass, but Cole manages to inadvertently summon his ancestor Hanzo Hasashi, who's now a vengeful spirit named Scorpion, to tag into the fight with Hanzo's old kunai. And I think at some point Raiden slips him the kunai, right? Am I right about that?
Yeah, when Raiden did decide to tell him about his lineage, he gave him the blade.
Okay.
And it's got your ancestors' blood on it. Maybe it'll be good for something. I don't know.
He knew what he was doing. Yeah. So now it's the Scorpion Sub-Zero grudge match, and they go to work on each other. And like we get some dope moves here and there, like Sub-Zero slashing Scorpion, releasing a whole bunch of blood, and freezing it and turning into a dagger and stabbing him with it. And
that was dope.
And some. Oh, also I almost skipped over it. When Scorpion enters, we get the music throwback. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah. And. Oh, to get over here. Yeah, you're right. Sorry. That's the more obvious one. Yeah.
This Japanese feudal, this man from feudal Japan has been in hell for 400 years.
And he learned a little bit of English.
Revenge and learned this one English phrase.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. He had to. It was a must. He's like, I've been studying for all this time, and this is the only thing I can say.
Yeah, but he's talked shit in Japanese too, because he was like, I've risen from hell to kill you. And also, remember this face?
He takes that mask off a lot.
Yeah,
he takes it off like 3 times in the span of 2 minutes.
Yeah. And ultimately, Scorpion won. With a little help from Cole.
Cole's too busy trying to get his family out the ice.
Yeah,
to the fight, man.
But seeing Cole try to get his family out the ice gave Scorpion flashbacks of his frozen family, and it helped him, get some more rage into his punches. But yeah, and like Scorpion finished Sub-Zero off with his fire-breathing fatality. That's that. What do you say? Oh, you hoped that I would burn in the fires of hell, but instead I learned to control them. Woo-ha.
It's pretty good.
So I love that fight. But then Scorpion is like, you've released me or something like that, and he flames off. And like the gang teleports in all after the fact. But before they can celebrate too long, Shang Tsung teleports in to talk some more shit. And he says death is only another portal. We see some smoke take Sub-Zero's body and Goro's body. So we're like, okay, they'll come back. And Shang Tsung fusses about how he finna bring armies next time, and then he runs away. Or he gets sent away.
He gets zapped away.
So you can do that shit the whole time, Raiden?
Wait. Raiden could have sent the whole crew to help beat Sub-Zero's ass.
Yeah, that's why I said they came in all after the fact.
What the fuck?
Hey, man.
God damn it. This guy sucks so bad.
Hey, Raiden does it for the plot. He said, look, it makes for a better movie.
He's like Dumbledore. I could have done everything in the first movie, but nah.
Look, nah. Y'all got to learn lessons.
Exactly.
Can't do everything for you. He's a good father.
The fate of Earthrealm is in the balance.
He's a good father. He believed in his children. I get it.
Because you already let 9 tournaments slip out of your fingers. Maybe you go ahead and just handle this one.
He believed in this team. This was his team.
Let us get a win on the board.
This was his team, Jamel.
Nah.
Raiden is Goku giving Cell the Senzu bean. That's 100%.
He believed in Gohan.
No. Because that one actually worked. This is Goku teaching the fucking fusion dance to Trunks and Goten. Because that was worthless. He should have just beat Majin Buu's ass, blown him the fuck up.
It bought them time.
Because he could have already defeated Buu himself. He should have.
It bought them time. And it taught his children valuable lessons. I mean, Goten and Trunks valuable lesson. That's
what?
Look. Sometimes
that slide.
Look, sometimes as a father, it's about the lessons.
Please enlighten us to the lessons that they exhibited when they sold against Buu the whole fucking fight.
It builds character. They had to be humbled. Gotenks was very arrogant, and it humbled them, and it also taught them teamwork. Anyway,
yeah, let's just move on.
Raiden believed in Cole. He just wanted maybe he had to test the hypothesis. He wasn't totally sure that kunai was going to bring Scorpion back. And he was like, it fucking did. I was right.
One loss away. This is not the time.
He believed.
Trying shit.
He believed. Anyway.
So, you about to get eliminated from the fucking playoffs. You're like, yo, we going to start with the bench. Why not? Let's shake it up.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, look,
Game 7 NBA Finals.
He done did everything. Like, he worked out all the other stuff before. It's like, okay, none of that stuff worked. None of that stuff worked. So let me just go for broke this time. And you know what? It paid off. So like Raiden tells the gang that they need to go train new warriors for the next tournament, which the next tournament is still the tournament, because this wasn't even a tournament.
It was the Mortal Kombat movie. They never had Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, it wasn't an actual tournament, because they said we're going to do the tournament before the tournament because ain't nobody paying attention. Anyway,
you said that the tournament would commence before another full moon, so that gives them
a month
or less.
Yeah. Anyway, so point is, this was like you said that the point of this movie was just to set up the rest. So literally, like, it wasn't even a tournament. So yeah. Anyway, so Raiden tells the gang that they need to train new warriors for the next tournament, and we get a bit where Cole telling his coach that he's leaving to go to Hollywood, and we see the poster of Johnny Cage as the credit starts to roll. And I guess that's where part 2 is going to pick up. All right, so that's the movie. Let's get into some trivia. The term Bihan actually means to keep out the cold in Chinese, which makes it being Sub-Zero's real name ironic. Hiroyuki Sanada had no knowledge of the Mortal Kombat franchise prior to being cast for the film. That's Scorpion. He tried to prepare for his role as Hanzo/Scorpion by playing Mortal Kombat video games. It was so much fun, he said.
I completely believe that, and that is on brand for Hiroyuki.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like he's sliding into that Ken Watanabe role.
What? Magical Japanese man?
Essentially, yeah.
Yeah, it's unfortunate, but yeah, dude, you need one.
Shogun was fantastic. If y'all haven't seen it,
I've watched like the first 2 episodes and I haven't gone back. Nothing against it. I just fell off on Hulu.
Oh, Shogun is so good.
Or no, FX.
Yeah. But also, he's in the last John Wick movie. Isn't he in Bullet Train?
Yeah,
like his star is rising right now. I like him.
Well, it was. I think this was the end of it.
Well, Shogun happened after this, right?
Oh, you're right. Shogun. Never mind. I'll shut up. So Max Huang was a member of Jackie Chan's stunt team, and he would pitch ideas to make Mortal Kombat's choreography even better. He even used his background to retrain himself when adopting Kung Lao's martial arts style, which is very different from his own. Cool. I think Ludi Lin is also a member of that team. So it's funny that their characters are cousins. Simon McCoy had to ask Joe Towson to slow down a bit during fighting scenes as he was moving too fast for the camera.
What? That is wild.
I believe it. Like the Raid, oh my goodness. And was it The Night Comes For Us? And then this new one, I haven't seen it yet, but the new one that's coming out, The Furious, boy, he need to be up there with the greats. Like, we always talk about Bruce Lee and Jet Li, Jackie Chan, Donnie Yen. Like, they've solidified, right? Like, ain't nobody coming for them. But I feel like Joe Taslim and, what's his name? Uo Kai. I'm not sure if I'm saying it right. The other dude from the Raid. Like, I feel like folks still don't know their names yet, but they should, right?
Yeah, I'm with you on that. And I'm guilty as charged because I don't know that crew's name, but They do good work.
So the film was initially rated NC-17 upon first submission to the MPAA for graphic
Really?
violence. NC-17, probably just all that damn Kung Lao part.
Gave her a splitting headache.
So director Simon McCoy later hired an additional editor to cut down several gory and brutal fight scenes to achieve the commercially desired R rating. Dang, sucks.
You know what also sucks? The fact that we'll never get that unrated version now because we don't do that shit anymore.
Release the McCoy cut.
Oh, I was about to say only Zack Snyder, apparently, huh? That's literally in this motherfucker's contract that he gets to do a second cut now. Like I hate that. I hate that. Like director cuts used to be so special, and now he like made it into his trademark. That what? It's cheating. Yeah. It's cheating. Anyway, ironically, the first movie adaptation, Mortal Kombat 1995, was originally written to be R-rated, but the studio had to cut it down and do rewrites to get it down to PG-13. Yeah. I'm not sure if I'm saying his name right, but Makad Brooks, the dude who played Jax, joked that he made a mistake of watching The Raid Redemption before learning that his character got to fight Joe Taslim's character Sub-Zero, and like that fucked with him.
Yeah, scared for real.
Yeah, he was like, oh no. Also, same dude, Makad Brooks, was reported to be difficult to get along with. In one instance, he insisted upon keeping an already exhausted cast and crew for extensive overtime so he could repeatedly attempt different lines of dialogue for his final fight scene. His partner also repeatedly visited the set and treated the cast PA as their own personal PA. Midway through the film, Makad Brooks became aware that the producers were considering recasting him midway through the filming due to his tempestuous behavior, but then that just caused him to lash out even more because now he's like paranoid that he was hard to work with. Like,
and the line that made it wasn't even that good.
Yeah. I don't even remember what it was. It was something like
he smashes the guy's head and looks at the hands like, yeah, these will do.
Yeah,
it's I feel like that was just to spite him.
It's like, these motherfuckers work.
Right? Like they probably just used one of the more generic ones. God, wow.
So yeah, keep that one. What? But like, come on, director, man. Like, how you just let the actor just? You could have been like, nah, we're not doing no more. We got it.
Because he's a big, scary black man, and he might start punching people. You know, once they get going, and it's hard to stop them. You know,
I guess. But yeah, so this was news to me when I was looking this stuff up. There would have been a third Mortal Kombat film, Mortal Kombat Devastation, but the production collapsed and it was scrapped after a long push to make it happen. And finally, Hurricane Katrina is what did it in because it destroyed the set pieces. Oh, that's wild. I didn't know about that.
Like they were going to make a sequel to Annihilation.
Yeah,
wild.
And they got people back and everything.
That movie can't have made money.
They worked for years to make it happen, and they finally got all the ducks in a row. And after all that huge push to make it happen, Hurricane Katrina was like, "Nah, we don't need this."
I wonder where they were going to film it at.
I hope Robin Shu's doing well wherever he is.
Sonya Blade's address that Jax gives Cole is the former address of NetherRealm Studios, the developers of the Mortal Kombat games.
Cole Young won his championship against a fighter named Eddie Tobias, named for Ed Boon and Tobias, whatever, the creators of the game.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that's it for trivia. Fun time. What's y'all's favorite aspects of the film? You got to say something nice about the movie, Jamel.
Well, I mean, Tiffron. We did start by saying that the movie wasn't bad, just isn't that good.
Yeah.
It does some things really well. Yeah. I like the nods to the game. The fight scenes are mostly pretty good. The fatalities being realized on screen. The first movie gave us like a couple of moments. Like Liu Kang's fireball comes at the very end of the movie, and you could barely tell that's what he did.
Yeah.
30 years later? 95? God damn it. Yeah, all that time later, the advancements and what we can do with CG and everything, to be able to have him do a full-on like fire dragon fatality is dope to see. All right, like that's what you're here for. you got it. So my favorite part, is it the fights or is it Kano? I think it's Kano.
All right. Kendall?
My favorite aspect was probably nostalgia, honestly.
It's a hell of a drug.
Yeah, I mean, just being able to like you said, all the video game quotes and the funny bits, especially the Liu Kang part about button spamming. It's like subtle things like that. Like, all right, they put stuff in here to make video game players, especially from their childhood, appreciate this. Um, of course, the song when they teased it throughout the movie and then finally played it in its entirety at the end of the movie. I appreciated. So yeah, that's probably it for me. Just the nostalgia aspects of it, my favorite.
All
Oh
right.
yeah.
Favorite scene?
Well, for me, definitely the end fight, Scorpion versus Sub Zero, because it's like, and I kind of hinted at this before, like it was the beginning scene of how Hanzo died, the end scene of Scorpion getting his revenge, and then some stuff happened in between. like that's what I came for, honestly. Everybody knows, well, everybody that's played the games knows that Scorpion and Sub Zero by far the two most popular characters other than Liu Kang in this franchise, right? Like
Mm.
everybody wanted to play with them. They're cool, their powers are cool, they're fun to use. So that's what we came to see, and I appreciated that final fight scene. uh Effects were good. I had no issues with that. Yeah, that's why I came.
Wait, you skipped over what your favorite part was. Yeah, you. Tifron.
Yeah, I did. I
Ron
noticed it
Deuce.
after the fact, so I was just going to
Tip
keep it
Zilla.
moving. Favorite aspect of the movie? The fights and the comedy. And I really like the fan service, even though I'm not a fan. While I'm here, favorite scene? Anytime Melina was on the screen. Next. And the Kung Lao fatality.
For a movie that you're
Him
like
killing, not him dying.
caping for, like these are pretty flimsy, but okay. Uh,
Hey, you saw what I saw. I'm not even going to front. The first time I saw this movie, I didn't give a shit about nothing except that. I was blown away. I was like, yo, where'd they find her? Second time, I appreciated the rest of it. I was like, okay, this is really fun. This is a fun movie.
sound like a gooner.
I look. I don't know. Look,
My favorite scene was I'm gonna still say the intro, the opening sequence, because honestly, you could lift that out and put that almost entirely into an entirely different film. Like that almost is pulled down by the movie that comes after it. Not because it's a bad movie that comes after it, but it's just like I don't know, like it just feels like that's the beginning of like a serious like samurai revenge film or something like that.
yeah.
That just happens to be in this video game adaptation.
I felt like to that point it was so good. Like if you were to tell me that that was the opening scene to like an anime live action adaptation, I would completely believe you. Like I can see that being the opening scene to an anime.
Ninja Scroll. Something, I don't know.
We could. I got a list of dope ass samurai movies. We could go down that list forever. But I feel you. All right.
How did Bihan, a Chinese mercenary, you think get so entangled with the Shirai Ryu? Anyway,
it was their
nothing
clans.
about this movie.
Their clans were like rivals or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I forget the whole history.
Cross a whole sea of fucking
so-
beef with each other. All right.
Yeah. I don't know the backstory. I just know that it had to do with the clans.
I am willing to learn it if they're willing to get Hiroyuki Sanada to star in it.
Absolutely. I just want to see
It
him do
ends.
that the freaking scorpion shit with the kunai and the ropes.
Also, the name Scorpion just kind of comes out of nowhere because I guess he has the stinger.
Nah, because he
so
did that
why
shit.
not? Yeah, but like that was again a
I think
completely
they gave him the
improvised.
name Scorpion because there ain't nobody actually calling him Scorpion.
He just shows up at the end and it's like, oh, by the way, my name is Scorpion.
Technically,
Well, it doesn't matter.
He got the name from.
He shows up and announces that his name is Scorpion.
I know. I'm saying
And
he got
we know
his
his
name while he was in hell or whatever.
Scorpion.
But that's where he got it, was in hell.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe he earned it in hell. Maybe he showed him that really cool trick with the kunai and the rope, and then the devil was like, "Hey, that Scorpion."
I think he's saying it was the fact that he didn't even say how he got the name. It was just like,
I know what he's saying, and I'm saying that was a dope.
By the way, I've named myself after this weapon that I used like twice.
Yeah, I mean we see
all
it
good.
twice, but that was the shit.
All right. So, did you have more?
Yeah. Is there a favorite quote? I'm pretty sure it's probably all going to be Kung Lao or Kano quotes.
No, actually.
Oh gosh, I know there's something Kano said.
My
I
favorite
got
quote
4
is
at the bottom or 3 at the bottom. One was from Cabal.
Cabal was really funny too. Actually, real quick, I just want to shout out those 2 characters specifically because I don't know if it was what they brought to the roles or if the writers for those characters specifically just were like on some other shit. But we didn't really talk about how fucking funny Kano is. Like we said he was a good part of the movie, but like
he was real funny. Like
we
every
would not
time he
do him
opened his
justice.
mouth, he said some wild shit.
Like if you like Soldier Boy and the Boys being just like this like cantankerous, insufferable asshole to everybody, this is better than that.
I don't know if I'm gonna say
yeah.
better.
Put your fucking shirt on, Magic Mike.
I think the Boys he goes too far. I think it's too over the top. I think this is just the right level.
But it fully is aware of that, and they do it on purpose. That's the thing.
Fair. But yeah, from the moment this guy opens his mouth, he does not shut the fuck up until he's dead, and it is something hilarious pretty much every time.
I wish we got more of Kano and Cabal together because Cabal the same way. Every time he opens his mouth, it's some wild shit. It's like, yeah, that screech is a real turn on. Like every line is a joke. Yeah, I think for Kano, I can't pick just one because there's so many, but like everything he says is stupid. It's funny. So those are my favorite quotes. Anytime Kano or Cabal opens their mouth, that's my answer. Also, Kung Lao had some funny stuff too. He was just talking shit to Kano.
My favorite quote is really cheesy and cliche, but it was built up the whole time, which was Scorpion finally saying the line, "Get over here."
Hey, man, you said your favorite part was nostalgia.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Is there an MVP character? I don't know if I have one.
It's actually Kung Lao.
Yeah, it is Kung Lao. Because he saved Cole and he saved Liu Kang. His entrance was saving Liu Kang. And then he saved Cole.
He saved this movie in a lot of ways.
I can see where you're going, and I really did enjoy Kung Lao in this movie, like especially like we were talking about with his aura farming when he burst onto the scene. And Kung Lao, actually, I didn't say this, is my favorite character from the games to use.
Okay.
Because he's so funny.
You want to play some Shaolin Monks?
But MVP, I mean, you gotta say is Scorpion, right? Like because he is ultimately the one that killed the main villain.
Okay, so I have such a hard time explaining this question. It's not necessarily the strongest character, the best character, but it's like it's the character that like came through. And I get you can still make the argument that it's Scorpion. So I'm not knocking that for real, but like it's almost like it's the not obvious character. But I don't know how to explain that properly. Like if we were talking about like My Hero, right? Yeah. Who's the MVP character? And someone like it's almost like people would say, "Oh, it's All Might." Like, okay, but I feel like the better argument would be for like Aizawa. You see what I'm saying? Like, I need to figure out how to properly explain that question.
Like an unheralded type of.
Yeah, like okay, so there's the character, there's like the main character or whoever, the strongest character.
You gotta call it the real MVP.
Okay, yeah. Okay, if I slide into
that more implies like the behind the scenes go.
I got you. You know what? I'm gonna edit the template right now. Thank you.
Yeah, actually, I like that because it gives you perfect context.
Because like without this person, this under thought about person doing this thing, like we wouldn't have gotten where we needed to get to, kind of deal. Okay, you're right. Thank you for that.
So then, using that criteria, it has to be.
You can still say Scorpion. We're not gonna knock you.
It's got to be Hanzo's wife. Look, hear me out. Hear me out. If she hadn't have had the forethought of making a container for her infant baby and putting the baby in there, and then proceeding to, I guess, face Sub-Zero so that he wouldn't
put
know
the baby in the crib and then go
there.
outside.
Yeah,
she tried to escape and he was there. Like I don't know what she's gonna do. You think a ninja wife would be a little more, handy with a knife or something, but okay.
What if the baby was the real MVP?
I was going to say cry? Because it shut the fuck up.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah. It's like the opposite of the goddamn baby from Quiet Place. Y'all remember that?
Oh God, that's
Fuck
not.
that baby.
So fuck that baby for crying.
Yo. All the babies was stupid in that movie, man.
Here's now my headcanon. Hanzo was obviously leaving the ninja life, settling down, being peaceful. His ninja wife, if he had one, died, probably got killed in some kind of weird ninja raid, whatever. I don't know, the ninja war. This is his new family. This is his new wife. She ain't about all that hard life shit, right? Like she knows that's where he came from. She knows that's like his background and everything.
She said she wanted soft life.
But that's why she didn't have a knife ready when Bihan walked in. Because a ninja wife would have been like, let's go. Mm-hmm. And then, she'd have got
I believe the term is
murdered.
Kunoichi.
Yes.
Ninjas, yeah.
Correct.
You're right.
Hell, the son should have been down there at the ankles just stabbing him up.
At least the son, like, he put a hand up. He was like, what's up? Clearly that didn't do much.
I was waiting for him to like grab the son and just start freezing him, like freeze his arm or something, do something fucked up. But
that might have been in the original cut. We'll never know.
Yeah, they had to get it down to R.
Yeah.
The unrated version is Sub-Zero beat the shit out of a kid.
Oh my
god. All right. Okay, so favorite character, but which character are you actually?
Jax.
Jax is your favorite?
No, that's who I am actually.
All right.
Because I don't actually know what the fuck is going on. I'm in over my head, and I'm gonna show up, but I ain't actually gonna be that important to the final thing.
All right, Kendall.
I'm really thinking about this.
Who's your favorite character, Jamel? While he thinks,
it's Kano.
It's Kano. Oh, you said that. Yeah.
Kano's hilarious.
So by contrast to my earlier answer, I'm going to change my favorite character to Scorpion.
All right.
And as far as which character am I, honestly, the only answer I really got is Sonya, simply because she's like that one that had to do all the background research and all the legwork, and she literally did all this stuff for years and knew that she was never actually going to be a part of it.
Yeah.
But ultimately things happened to where she finally was able to, get the power that she was looking for. So yeah, I respect her arc.
Okay, all right.
Because it's like doing things without the expectation of payoff. Like they say integrity is.
Shoot, she might be the MVP character too.
No one's watching.
Yeah.
Exposition wise, she definitely is.
Yeah. All right. For me, favorite character, it's a three-way tie between Kano for his mouth.
Wait, Melina for her mouth?
That was going to be my joke. Yeah, that was going to be the third joke.
I wrote it.
Building it up.
No, good. Step all over it. Stomp that shit.
I was going to say Kano for his mouth, Sub-Zero for his aura farming, and then Melina for her mouth.
Yeah, you can get near that mouth if you want to. It's up to you.
You ain't coming back in one piece.
No, that's okay.
Hell no.
It's the other end. Anyway. But which character am I actually?
You don't know she don't have teeth down there too.
Yo, did you hear what happened to Tiffron?
The whole alien monster, man.
Look, I know a demon when I see one. You're right. At the risk of sounding very arrogant,
you're Raiden.
I'm gonna say Kung Lao. I didn't even think about Raiden. I could see Raiden too, cause like I'm assembling the team. I'm Raiden, and like I'm lightning in and pulling y'all into the podcast to be the champion. All right, I see where you're going with Raiden. I was gonna say Kung Lao, cause
I want to hear your explanation for Kung Lao. Go ahead.
Cause I'm making entrance. I'm gonna be cool. I'm gonna say the fun shit, and I still might get killed in the end. But like I'll leave a mark.
All right.
But that is a little arrogant. But I could see Raiden too, because I'm assembling the team. So all right. I don't think we're gonna do any of the other questions. You know what? I actually had like 4 new fun questions written down somewhere, and I can't find them to save my life. Like I found them like a year ago, and I don't know where I wrote them down. And I can't find them, and I can't remember what they were. I was like, "Oh, this would snap on some episodes, right?" And all them questions gone. Can't find them in any of my notes. And I'm like looking through the notes on my computer, notes on my phone, like sticky notes. Can't find the shit nowhere. I don't know where I wrote them down. Anyway,
I had some stuff to talk about on this one.
as in like final thoughts, or you got some more fun shit?
We can make these final thoughts, but like, well, honestly, like this could be a whole other half hour of this podcast if we ain't careful. But all right, I'll just go ahead and dive in.
So final thoughts, go ahead.
For one, from what I remember, people complaining about the movie, like the people who are more into the games than definitely I am. They don't like Cole. Cole Young, in case you guys are not familiar with the franchise at all, he is an original character for this film.
Yep.
He is not in any of the games before this. I don't know if he's been in a game that
I think they put him in the next game, right?
I believe so.
I have no idea.
Yeah, but
that would make sense. So the movie does these two things, one of which I can understand and forgive more than the other. One of them is using Cole as a POV character for the audience, an uninitiated person that the whole plot has to be explained to so that it can be explained to us.
Mm-hmm.
And if you are someone who's familiar with the games, you don't need that, right? So you resent that that's there. However, this movie isn't just for you. It's for people who have no idea what any of this is. And that is an effective, if perhaps lazy way of getting that exposition to you. The other thing this movie does, it kind of breaks a cardinal rule when it comes to urban sci-fi or fantasy stories. The unwritten rule is you get to change one thing, right? That's the whole crux of this world. Is it's the real world except for magic's real. It's the real world except for there's aliens. It's the real world except for there's ESP. Rarely do you get to add multiple things, right? It muddles the world. If you're going to do that, that's usually what the story's about. Oh, we've done this thing where like all the weird stuff is real. Dawn to Dawn. Dawn to Dawn does it well. It's aliens and it's kaiju, yokai, whatever, right?
Paranormal, ghosts, yeah. Aliens and ghosts.
Right. But usually...
You watched Dawn to Dawn? So you watched that? I'd be forgetting you watch anime, but like you don't talk about it. Anyway, keep going.
You don't ask. So we were talking about fighting video games, right? These games from the late 80s, early 90s were not about the story, right? They were about putting together 8 to 10 characters that were all different enough from each other with their own cool little gimmick, throwing them against each other, letting you fight it out. The story was definitely an afterthought, and their storylines are so disparate, right? How do you have a world where there's another dimension trying to invade ours? We've got a military dude with experimental metal arms. We've got a guy who can shoot fireballs and channel a dragon or turn into one, right? Like all these things happening within the same world don't make any narrative sense. They don't have to. No one cares. In the movie, though, especially when you're trying to shop it out to a general audience, people are going to start asking how all this stuff fits together. The Arcana was a shortcut, be it some spiritual energy blast or, a laser eye or mechanical arms. It all comes from this one thing. It's the one magic thing that everything else comes from. So don't worry about it. We did not create the technology to give Jax those arms and Kano his eye. And at the same time, there's a dude who can throw a hat and teleport under it because of his connection to whatever mystical spiritual realm. It's one thing and one thing only. I don't want to call it lazy. I think I would call it streamlined. I think I kind of respect it, but I definitely get why a lot of people didn't like it or understand it. But yeah, what are your thoughts?
I feel like a lot of people didn't think about it the way you just thought about it, or the way you just explained.
I know, I'm me.
But like, I think it's two different things. Like the people who didn't like it, I don't know if that's why they didn't like it. I see what you're saying, but I don't think they thought about it like you thought about it. I think it might be something else. I think it might just be we didn't like Cole, or like it wasn't close enough to the game, or nerd shit. Right.
The Arcana
surface level nerd
definitely
shit
takes it away from being closer to the game. People probably...
Is that not in the game?
No, not at all. The games, everyone's backstory in the game is just this completely random thing that's completely disconnected from anyone else's.
That makes sense, because I was like, how is Jax's arms his Arcana? That don't make no fucking sense. Anyway.
Exactly. But the games, again, don't have to try to explain why all of these completely weird powers can coexist in this world. And the people playing the game don't care. It's not that important. But again, if you're trying to actually tell a story first, it's not about, the gameplay, the fighting mechanics. We have to tell a story. It has to be some kind of cohesive narrative. Suddenly you're in a spot where, hey, I'm trying to write the backstories of these characters, and they're all over the place. They came up with the Arcana to streamline everything into one thing. And I think people bristled at that. They also don't like Cole because Cole sucks and he's not in the games. But that's kind of separate.
How do you?
They could have used Jax as the POV character, someone who's from the real world, who's uninitiated and has to be brought into it, or Johnny. And I'm pretty sure Cole's going to get Johnny Caged in the next movie. For those who don't know, Johnny Cage gets killed off in the first 10 minutes of Mortal Kombat Annihilation. Spoilers for a fucking old bad movie that you're not going to watch. Me and my cousins actually showed up late to the movie. He was dead before we got in our seats.
Damn.
Cole, I don't think is in any of the trailers or any of the promotional material I've seen. I'm pretty sure he's getting offed right quick. He'll have the scene where he meets Johnny and then something will attack and he'll die. I think that's what's going to happen.
So it's the reverse.
Yeah.
What do you think about all of the things Jamel just said? Kendall. He only said 3 things.
I was not unmuted. All right. Yeah, I mean, I understand everything you were saying, Jamel. I mean, I definitely them using kind of Arcana. Let's use this as a catch-all to explain everything. It's lazy. Let's call a spade a spade.
Or a kunai?
Yes. I'm not as mad at that as I probably would be with other things that I care more about, if I'm honest, because, video game adaptation movie, especially I don't think we even mentioned, well, we did talk about COVID a couple times, just the terrible timing of when this movie came out. It's just unfortunate. The fact that we're recording this episode and we're sitting here right before the sequel is about to come out is actually kind of crazy, because I would have never thought that this movie would have gotten a sequel. So that in and of itself is impressive. But yeah, I guess should I be rolling that right into my final thoughts, or was I just responding to Jamel's?
No, you can take it over.
Okay. Overall, I appreciated the nostalgia of the movie, like I mentioned earlier, as my favorite aspect. But it definitely was not a great movie for me. The acting, aside from Hiroyuki, who is one of my favorite actors, was not good. Very choppy. Writing, not good. But fun enough, and nostalgia bait and fan service enough to get majority of people through the movie, evidenced by the 85% Rotten Tomatoes. I'm hoping that they kind of took the criticisms of the first one to heed with the second movie that's coming out, primarily the stuff around Cole. I remember when the trailers first started to drop, people were like, who's this? I just remember watching the trailer on YouTube like, oh, that's not Liu Kang. This doesn't look like Liu Kang at all. Because, thinking about the original 90s movies, Liu Kang was more the central character. You're following the story through him. And I would say in the games, Liu Kang is also the central character, at least the original games. So I'm fully expecting it to kind of also follow Liu Kang, but then they kind of flipped that, and like you mentioned, Jamel, had the audience seeing through the eyes of Cole. I'm like, okay, cool. They try to do some different things that you don't normally see in a movie like this, like the fact that Cole has a wife and daughter. Honestly, you don't see that specific family unit in that type of character a lot. So that was kind of cool. Okay, it shows that he's got something to protect.
Most movies, Cole would have been 19 years old and
orphan,
trying to get with Sonya the whole movie.
Yep, that's exactly.
He is an orphan.
Yes, I guess I meant orphan in the aspect of orphaned and doesn't have any family. I guess that's kind of how I was thinking about that. But I see what they tried to do there. Not too mad at that. Cole's actor, not the greatest. I don't know if maybe he had been new to that movie or if he had previous experience. I'm not sure.
It's his first leading role.
Okay.
But he's been in movies and he's been doing stunt work and stuff.
Got it.
He was the dude behind the desk in Den of Thieves when they or at
Ah,
the when Ice Cube's son dropped the food off.
yeah. How about that?
Just like it was like roles like that. And like Den of Thieves, what
Right.
year was that? 2018, 2019,
That sounds right. Yeah.
2021? I don't know. I think it was before this movie though. But
Yeah,
like
for sure.
that was his movie before this one, and it like see the leap in billing kind of deal.
Yep. Absolutely.
I feel bad because I remember thinking, like, man, this guy's not really good with the stunts and stuff. And apparently he performs his own stunts and is a martial artist.
Yeah.
So maybe these movies need a more martial arts
Maybe
oriented
everybody
director.
else was just that much better because he might be a martial artist, but Liu Kang and Kung Lao are on Jackie Chan's stunt team and were changing the choreography as they went.
Yeah.
Well, I'm
So
saying I would expect a martial artist to be able to keep up with that kind of
I
work.
mean, but I'm saying
But
they're different level of martial artists.
Yeah.
Maybe martial artist is a broad term like IT.
Right. And you could tell the difference was pretty clear in between those two.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's basically what I was getting at is that Cole wasn't my favorite. I kind of wish we didn't have to see the story from his perspective. We'll see what happens in the sequel as far as he's concerned. I think y'all have kind of made y'all predictions as far as that's concerned already.
he's getting offed.
I don't think anybody's going to shed a tear. Yeah, those are kind of my initial thoughts about it. I will say, learning that the budget was 55 million does change my perspective on the overall movie slightly. Not like a whole point or anything like that, but it does change my perspective knowing that even though it wasn't a commercial success as far as box office, knowing that it had a 55 million budget and this is what they were able to do with it, I'm like, okay, I'm not mad at that, because there was a couple moments I felt in the movie. I don't know if y'all felt like this, but not all of it, but some of the CGI was a little shoddy.
Yeah.
I remember being particularly annoyed at Raiden's eyes. Like it was like the color of his eyes would move before his actual eyes did sometimes, and that kind of bugged me a little bit. Final fight scene I had no issues with. All the CGI and effects there were good. The only other thing I can recall off the top of my head is I think Kung Lao's first scene where he popped up through the floor. That looking a little rough, but I'm like 55 million. Okay, there are Marvel movies with 4 times this budget sometimes.
Usually, other movies their VFX suffers because Marvel took all the VFX studios.
Ironically.
Yeah,
That's true.
but I said everything I already had to say. Really, like I thought it was fun. I didn't go in as deep as you guys. I don't have the background knowledge to know what changed and what didn't for real. I thought it was a movie meant for dumb fun, and I got dumb fun and some yams, and I was happy.
I have a question.
Make it quick.
Do you prefer this or the 95 version?
This one. But I will say I haven't watched the 95 version in a very long time. So
Ditto.
Take that with a grain of salt.
Do you think that this movie would have spawned the same kind of nostalgia?
Yes.
I'm not sure.
If it had the song, if it had the song, yes.
Wait, hold on. What was the whole question though?
Like, okay, we all know that Mortal Kombat 95 isn't a great movie, but I was 7 or 8 years old when that came out. Between being that young and that movie has something. There's a charm to it. There's something to that movie that I still kind of rock with, even if it's my adult brain is like, movie's not great, but like I will still go to bat for that movie. I wonder if people would do the same for this one in 30 years.
I don't know. That's a different question than the first question you asked.
Yeah.
Because if they feel the same way about this one in 30 years as they do about the first one, but the first question you were kind of insinuating if the first one didn't exist. See what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's kind of where I was going.
If this one was the first movie,
I see.
I don't know. It's hard to tell. The movie did make me look forward to the next one though, because like you said, this one was a setup for the rest. We got the setup out the way, but it's not even like oh, I'm looking forward to it to see where this stuff goes. I just want to have some more fun with these characters, even though half of them die at the end of the movie. But like, it's just some more goofball fun. That's the way I see it all. It's goofball fun. So yeah,
that's fair.
Ratings, Jamel.
2.5 out of 5.
So you changed your rating scale 1. that would be a 5 out of 10, which would be
what scale are we using?
You used my scale for a long time, so 2.5
Well, your
out of 4.
scale's on.
It's 10 with halves, so that
Yeah,
would
but
be.
it's what's it called? No.
I guess no.
Letterboxd.
Yeah,
Letterboxd is a 5-star scale.
No, but I mean, Letterboxd is a 5-star scale, but my scale,
and that's what the scale.
No,
it's on the Letterboxd.
No.
It's a 5-star scale.
No, it's not. It's a 10 with halves.
It is not, sir.
Oh no, you're right.
I know.
You're right. I use a 10 with halves, but my explanation for Letterboxd is 5 with halves, which is a 10-point scale. A 5.5 would be. I mean, a 2.5 would be a 5 out of 10, right? Which is
that's what it would be.
Unremarkable.
If we were doing a 10, I would actually edge it up to a 5.5.
That's where my brain was going, and you got me on that one at a moment.
But
so
I wouldn't give it 6.
So would you say this is an unremarkable or a decent? You'd still leave it at unremarkable?
It's not decent,
but it's not unremarkable either, is it? So hence the 5.5.
It's a 5.5 out of 10. Though.
See, that's what you. Okay.
Okay.
This is why I'm difficult. See, a good director pulls out a great performance out of
you
the
just changed the scale in the middle of the rating.
I didn't. My brain was in the right place. I didn't get it. I didn't articulate it well, but you helped me get there. That's what I was trying to get to the whole point.
A 3 might end up on the shelf. I might defend a 3. A
See,
2.5.
I know. That's what I was trying to look. I feel I could tell that. I feel like the way you were talking about this movie, it wasn't unremarkable, but decent might have been a reach. So I was trying to see if there was somewhere in the middle. That's why you need the 10 with halves.
You can go on YouTube and find a compilation of the best parts of this movie and spend 20 minutes on that, and that's probably all you need to do.
You're not wrong.
Touche.
You're not wrong. But then you missed the journey, and it's all about the journey and the friends we make along the way. Kendall.
I don't think we made very good friends along the way, though.
Damn.
And it's one of those things. I think y'all enjoyed the characters more than I did. I am very much a character and character development driven story watcher.
There's too many characters for development.
So you were starving on this one.
Yeah, and that's fair. That assessment of there's too many characters in too little time. I get that part. So that being said, no, I didn't really get attached to anyone. I mean, the only reason I rated Scorpion as my favorite is because it's Hiroyuki and also it's Scorpion. So it's like you couldn't really fail with that combination of character and actor. But that being said, with all the factors combined of acting, plot, characters, action, I'm probably sitting firmly also at kind of right in between that unremarkable and decent. So whatever that rating would be right in there.
5.5 out of 10. See?
Then that's what it is.
10-point scale with halves. All right. For me, I'm going to leave my Letterboxd score the same, which is 7 out of 10. That is a good movie. 6 is decent. 7 is good. 8 is great.
5-star scale, sir.
Okay.
With halves.
With halves.
So 3.5.
But I don't need a half of a.
But don't say it's your Letterboxd score if you're going to go on a 10.
Oh, I see what you're saying. My Letterboxd score is 3.5, but my actual score is a 7 out of 10, which means good. I know I confused a lot of people in this last 10 minutes. Thank you, Jamel, for the clarification. But would I buy this DVD? Yes. For cheap, for sure. For full price, if I had the money, I would
shame the devil.
If I had the money, like if I could, like if I had enough money that I wouldn't feel bad about it, I would pay $20 for it, like when it came out. But
this is definitely like it has all the makings of those deals they do after there's already 2 movies out in the franchise, and it's like a Black Friday double pack joint.
Yeah,
I would do a Black Friday double pack joint of this for sure.
For sure. Yeah.
If the second movie's good, the first movie can come with it.
Okay. I'll buy the first movie on its own though, before the second movie is what.
So for you, the second movie needs to be at least good.
If Mortal Kombat 2 comes out and it's kind of a banger, I would buy that and I would be like, well, it feels silly to have two without one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how they
And
get
I would
you.
have.
I wouldn't buy the Criterion of this, though. Not that there would be a Criterion of this, but it's not that level. Like, I want it in my collection, but not if I have to spend more than $18 for it. Unless it's just some insane steelbook fancy edition that comes with just a bunch of goofball shit. Why not? Just a booklet full of Kano and Cabal lines. But that's not going to happen. Just a Molina edition.
Of course you would. Here's a new measure. If you were in a room without your phone and this movie was on TV,
Kareem scale,
are you asking for the remote, or are you just settling in for it?
I'm watching
I
it.
watched this. Yeah.
Okay. See, all right.
I'm gonna go along for the ride.
If it's like, yo, no, pass the remote, man, get out of here.
Yeah.
This can stay on.
I like fun, and the movie was fun.
Using that as a criteria is a weird scale, though, because I will sit there and watch episodes of procedural dramas at the hair salon while, you know what I'm saying, like, or at the barbershop. And it'd be mad interesting, even on mute. I'd be like, wow, what's going on with Angela Bassett on 911 today? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
we made 911 jokes on the last episode, so this has to be a thing now. Yeah.
There you go. The premises be so ridiculous.
That's low.
My cat was stuck on the power line, so I tried to go up after her.
Hey, listen to the Devil Wear Prada episode, and Lola goes through this whole 911 bit.
All right, I'm gonna do that then. That's hilarious.
That's funny. Now I gotta watch it. It's two episodes in a row. People talking about 911, and it's Angela Bassett. She's my favorite actress.
Are you sure it's not the one who plays Molina?
I said actress. No disrespect to her. She didn't do a bad job. She had 4 lines though.
Right. And 2 of those lines was
I think the actual actress, she's the star of Vampire Academy on Peacock, which is either a remake or a continuation of the old Vampire Academy show from CW or something like that. I ain't about to watch it.
So she's a professional hisser.
Maybe, but I ain't about to watch it. So
right.
Big ups to her though.
You haven't said her name like the whole time.
Sissy's.
Oh, you did.
Yeah.
Space it. No.
Not space. It's in the template.
It's Sissy.
Now I have to put some respect on her name after complimented her butt 17 times. Sissy Stringer. There you go.
Sissy Stringer.
All right. Okay. We got our ratings out. That's it. That's the episode. Y'all got any plugs?
Follow me on my Letterboxd. I'm Mellow87. I do the occasional review there. You can follow what I'm watching. I got some cool lists that you can check out. Check out my DLM 365 challenge from 2017, where I watched a movie every day for the whole year. That was fun.
All right, Kendall?
Not really any personal plugs. I would plug my social media, but you're not going to find anything interesting on there except pictures of me and my wife. But I will plug a good cause, and that is if you or someone you know is a young adult between the ages of 18 and 25 that may not think that college is right for them, but is really interested in the technology field or the IT field, and they are located in the cities of Nashville, Las Vegas, Philadelphia, or Wilmington, Delaware, please check out IT Works. It is a nonprofit program funded by a company called Tech Impact out of Philadelphia, and they will provide a young adult with the opportunity to train for 16 weeks and do some class time and learn the ins and outs of what it takes to get into the IT field, and after which they will get set up with an internship and get a couple of certifications under their belt as well. It's a great way to get their start. I'm an advocate for the program. I'm a graduate from 2013, and I try to do whatever I can to give back to the program. So if you want more info, check out techimpact.org/ITworks.
Okay.
I feel high-roaded.
All right. You did the salesman voice and everything. All right. Good job, man. You can follow me as I talk shit about movies, I guess, on...
I ain't mean it like...
my letterbox is Tiffzilla. I think all my other personal accounts are private, so don't worry about it, except for Blue Sky, but I ain't talking on Blue Sky just yet. You can follow the podcast I'm gonna get back to it eventually, I guess. You can follow the podcast, or you could contact us on the podcast accounts on Instagram, Threads, and Blue Sky. And it's SGBK Podcast everywhere and SGBKpodcast at gmail.com if you want to say something. Or not and if you haven't already, like, share, subscribe, all that stuff wherever you listen to this podcast, and give us a 5-star rating. If it's not 5 stars, don't rate. I don't care. I'm shameless. Like, if you got a problem with this, email us and we'll talk about it, but don't hurt our engagement. Anyway, thank you for listening. I hope all of your wildest dreams come true. Bye.
Toasted.
Adios.
You waiting the whole episode to do that?